Hello, everybody. Jim here. Neighbor families, what's up? Hey, Nancy, I see you out there. What's up? Ooh, wee. What a day. What a day. Hope everybody had a better day than I did. So, hope things are going good for everybody out there. Been live for 30 seconds. Oh. Yeah, I'm live. How about that? It says right there I'm live. I'll be damned. Went pretty fast. Let's see if I can find myself in this computer. I think Pete's looking for something. Yeah, see, Pete's looking for something over there, I guess. Hey, Debbie, got Nancy and Debbie in here. Howdy, howdy. Welcome aboard. Oh, boy. My leg's hurting. Oh, well. We got some still oil back here. See all this? We got some still oil. Yep. Andrew, what's up? Wish my mouse comes a flying around and say, I found a video you'd be interested in about the Ego battery mower. If they come out with a 4-wheel drive model, I'll be interested in it. If it's self-propelled rear wheel, I'm not interested in it. I want a 4-wheel drive model like my Cub Cadet is. Yeah, I know that the Ego mowers are pretty darn expensive. Stop raining here, teen storms here. There you go. Well, we had some rain today earlier, not a whole lot, but had enough to stop me mow grass. I know that. See the power battery mower. I know what it does. I've seen a couple guys use it, talk to them and everything. They have no problem with it. They like it and everything. I've seen what it can do. Andrew, I do a lot of research on this stuff, so I know what they can do. I'm just waiting for a 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive battery powered push mower that has front and rear drive together. Because the hillsides that I do, I got to have all 4 wheels spinning in order to do the job. So that's what we're looking for. I wish I could find a battery operated one. I would get rid of the Cub Cadet, but I only use it only a couple times a week, so it'll be pretty good there. Plus, it'll be a lot more easier to store in my trailer than have a full-size lawnmower in there. I could take the handles and push them down and everything and store them. The handles that's on there right now is a little difficult to collapse. You got to take bolts out and everything to do it, and that's why I just keep it all together. Send Ego, I have. I did that a couple years ago. Man. You're just $1 late and a day short. I thought you was going to bed. Boy. Yeah, watch out, Pete. Pete will check out everything around here. He's Mr. I'm going to check everything out around here. That's Mr. Pete for you. So when you get a lot of people in here, we'll talk about the giveaway. When it's going to be, it's all that good stuff. If you look in the bag back there, I got still oil right there. As you guys know, I do not use still oil at all. I don't like still oil, but somebody out there would like it. So we're going to have a little giveaway. The only thing you got to do is donate $1 or so, and we'll ship it to you. We'll put your name in the hat and go from there. Pretty simple. I don't know why my damn mouse keeps disappearing from this damn computer.
Only the weak sleep, right?
Spread out.
It's COVID-19. By the way, guys, got my great shirt on.
Yeah.
Nancy, how are you tonight? Debbie, how are you? Everybody saying hi?
So anyhow, I'm going to show you something, okay?
Oh, here we go. Oh, man.
We have 12 of these little babies right here.
I need those right now, dude.
12. They're the good stuff. We got 12 of them. These were donated by Drew's Lawn.
Drew's Property Management. Get it right. So I can at least find them so we can burn them.
He's Drew's Lawn on here, so I'll give him that credit. I have the 2.5 gallon ones that you put in a 2.5 gallon can. 6-pack right here. All you gotta do is give $1 more, put your name in the hat, we'll have a drawing, and you get yourself some good Earl.
Get some oil. Get some
Earl.
Oil.
Get some Earl.
Oil.
And if that is successful, then maybe we'll go ahead and have another one down the road, but we'll find out which one you guys want first, either the 1 gallon types or the 2.5 gallon types. But
Got started.
But Drew's Property Management did donate the 12 1 gallon. So we'll give credit where credit's due. So thank you, Drew.
Drew, you're here. What's up, buddy? Come up on the panel, bud.
I did.
What's going on, buddy?
I did pay for the oil through food, but I just figured I'd give him some credit. You know, trying to be nice to the guy. You know, but he keeps yanking me around. But you know how it is. Mudmore 83, what's up, sir? Transporter stand alive for you if you want to come on up, Mudmore 83.
Drew, you can come up too, bud. Mud mower. I've
Now
been
we don't
watching
want
your
Drew
video
up here. Drew's gonna cut me off again like he always does.
Nah,
I got blades. I got blades to change this weekend, and I'm gonna need a sharpener. Who's gonna be doing it?
I'm only getting mine sharpened at one place because it cuts fingers off. That's the only place I'm gonna take mine.
I still say Steve got goose. That's why he got his finger cut.
Fucking sucks. I mean, I couldn't imagine trying to work
I
like
know.
that.
Accidents happen.
Oh, the fucking friend trimmer with that shit on. Oh, I'd be pissed.
Accidents happen anytime, anywhere. You don't know when.
Yep, no matter.
No matter what.
Yo, Drew said he can sharpen them Sunday. I think it's gonna be Sunday fun day.
Yeah, well, we still don't have a balancer because the other guy still has it.
Well, I learned today how to balance them.
Whip your finger? Hey, wait a minute. How do you get Steve down here? He's got that big thing. You stick it on there and spin to see if it works. Here you go.
Yeah. Or tomorrow.
We're only teasing you, Steve. We're only teasing you.
Yeah, we're just busting balls.
We're just teasing you, so don't get mad at us.
I've never whacked myself with a goddamn blade that bad, and it wasn't. Well, I guess it was on the mower, but it wasn't spinning.
Yeah.
Christ.
9 people in the house. Hey, hit that thumbs up, everybody.
Steve's got to buy some goddamn Kevlar gloves from now on.
He's got good getting pinched. That's a problem. He's playing with the blades. Oh, ow, my finger. Ooh. But it wasn't his middle finger. It was this finger.
Yeah,
this finger.
Boy, this finger, I'm screwed.
Oh, well. Well, let me share myself out here. Maybe we get that Matt's lawn care guy to show up. That way, got 9 people in here. Everybody's finding me pretty good. That's great.
I don't know where Matt's at.
Welcome, everybody.
He's been MIA. You might as well call him and tell him you're live. You might wake him up. He might have been sleeping in the chair again.
No, he just texted me, so I text him back. 10 people in the house. There you go.
Another 10 or 20 minutes, I'll probably be sleeping in the chair too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drew said, Matt said he's going to bed. And yep, I'm sure. He's tired. He's beat.
He always says that. He'll go to bed in half an hour. He'll come back.
I wasn't even coming on here tonight, and
I know, that's what you said. I wasn't looking for
I
you.
came and took a piss, walked by my office, and I seen you were live, and I go, I'll come in here for a few minutes. Say hello to everybody here. That's about it. Oh, I knew he'd be over there. He missed DLT though. He wasn't in there at all unless he was silent. Then he went to Doug channel. Well, any more? I think Matt wants to live the thug life, so he's prepping for it.
Well, I told him Doc was looking for him. They kept asking him, where's he at? Even I asked him, where's he at?
He just wants to live the thug life anymore.
Hmm.
Hard to find, man.
Hard to find and sleeping in the corner.
Yeah. No, I'll be sleeping in a corner here in a few, man. I'm beat.
Oh, hell, you only get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Do the math.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I was going to try to come up or not, but
Good morning, Sparky. How are you, bud?
hey, Sparky, come on up. When you get your cuppa,
You better have some coffee too, bud.
when you get your cuppa and slap the kitties around a little bit. Uh-oh. Got some old guy down here. You talk about that sapsucker, he shows up.
I told him, quit chasing the goddamn spiders down there. I told you to quit playing with the spiders, Matt.
He said next time he's going to beat him up.
I was in the back room. I was watching for a little while. And I just wasn't at the computer, but I could hear y'all in the room.
We just give you a hard time.
I know you were.
Now it's time for Sam's.
Hey, Debbie, how you doing? Sparky, Drew, Budmore. Who else is in there? Nancy. Who else?
Nancy was the first one here, man. First one.
Drew, Nancy, yeah, that's about it. Drew.
Nancy was here. Debbie was second. And everybody else trickled in.
I was the first one to the stream because there was nobody there, but I didn't say anything.
Ricky Lee's here too. Everybody forgot about him.
Hey, Ricky, what's up? Come on up, Ricky. Link's down there. Me.
What did the Doc want?
I tell you what. Well, go ahead and put it under him so you can find it better. Random videos. What's up? Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, what Doc want?
He had a stream going.
He had a growth stream and then
Had a growth stream. He was asking where you was at. Everybody was asking how's that damn Matt's lawn care. As soon as Matt MG came up, they started asking where he was at.
I think like 3 or 4 people asked.
Yeah.
Well,
They said quote unquote, where's that sap sucker mother trucker?
I'll go back and look at the stream and
You didn't believe me. No, they didn't say that. I just messing with you.
Andrew.
A few people asked. Even Doc said on there. I don't know where Matt's at.
Right. But I did see him over there at Max World Entertainment. Was both watching Star Trek there for a little bit.
Yeah. I was there.
Yeah.
I go over there and I like Mac, but I don't get Star Trek and all that. So I go over there and I watch it for about 20 minutes here or there. And I roll out.
You're out of there, huh?
I don't know anything about Star Trek or Star Wars or any of that shit.
Where's Mr. Twinkie go?
I don't watch it.
I'm out of Twinkies.
365 was over at DLT.
Was he?
Very short though. He was only there for a few.
Yeah.
I can see.
Hey, Drew's Lawns. Bring back my damn string trim you stole.
Ooh. You gonna forget about that on your desk tomorrow anyways.
I don't know.
Unless you call me in time and I tell you to remember it. And I gotta remember to tell you. And that's 2 of us fucking up.
Yeah, but look at this. I got all 3 of me in here now.
You better wind that shit around your neck and sleep with it. Otherwise you're gonna forget.
I'm gonna put it right over there. Hope
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, it looks
that
So
I
what he
hope I
needs to
grab
do
the
is
damn
stand
things
right
in the
there.
morning.
Stand it right there in front of his damn eyeballs where his blind ass won't see it. He will see it.
He could string it to his wallet. He would unstring it in the morning and just
And
grab
he
his wallet and
still
go.
wouldn't see it.
He'd unstring it and just take it.
Maybe he forgot it.
WD-40 Jim. Make him pay for that line.
It's hopeless. But yeah, we got the still oil right here, right next to me. Like I said, we got the one gallon still oil. Good stuff. We got 12 of these little bottles. And we also got 6 of the 2.5 gallons still oil. The good stuff. I don't use it. Drew don't use it. So, hey. Make a $1 donation or more and have a drawing and we'll see who gets it. Won't be tonight. We're going to do it Saturday. I think Saturday afternoon or, we'll do it Saturday afternoon. I don't know. What time can you guys show up?
6 to 7.
Oh, you're 6 to 7?
I gotta work till 5 something.
So have it in the evening then?
I may not be here.
I would say go live at 8. Get everybody.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Okay, Saturday at 8 p.m., everybody. Eastern time. We'll have the drawing then.
I leave about 5 and don't get home till about 10.
But anybody makes any kind of donations, I'll write your name down and put it in the cowboy hat. I might try to get Pete to draw the number. Or the name.
Oh, Lord.
That'd be different.
What are you doing, Matt, on Saturday? You going out fucking playing the fiddle in the band?
Playing the guitar.
Hell yeah, fiddle in the band.
Well,
I know you don't play a fiddle. I always say that just to get your attention in the chat.
I play a mandolin song.
Night, Ricky. What the hell? You going to bed already?
I watched some of the guy that works for him. He plays guitar. And he's pretty damn good at it.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, what's that pop you drinking? I almost said poop.
Man, what the pop are you drinking?
And it's Fago, man. Cola, Royal Cola. Almost.
Back to the Fago stuff again.
No.
They didn't have any RC, man.
Avery Graham. Welcome aboard.
Can't be crowned. Audrey
Grant. Audrey.
Rod.
Welcome.
You're right, yeah.
Welcome, Audrey.
We put your names over here and we enjoy you coming in. So that's all that matters.
Do the best we can. Sorry.
I got no problems on that. I can barely read.
And where's Audrey from?
I know where she's from.
Well, you know her?
No, I don't know her. I know where she's from. I know where your followings are from. I figured this out today. See if she tells us. I'll say smack. Got it nailed on the head.
Nail on the head.
Why the hell did Matt mute himself down there? What's he doing? Yelling at somebody? Now 1 minute. 1 minute. I got 3. That's why it's the fucking Three Stooges up here.
I muted myself.
Greetings programs, but I wanted to stop by and say hello, give a thumbs up, and share the stream out. I wish I could hang with you guys, but it's been a long day and dinner is served. Max, thanks for coming up.
Mac.
Thank you for coming up, Mac. And enjoy the show tonight. Good stuff. Good
I
stuff.
figured I'd read it for you, Jim, because it's a little easier for me, probably.
Well, I'll leave it up there since you're blind.
You butchered the one thing earlier when you were live.
Oh, he's good at butchering.
Yeah, no, he's driving. And he's like, or when he was en route or whatever, and he stops and he butchered the shit out of it. And I'm like, it's this, it's that.
Take care, Mac. Thank you for coming
Hey,
up.
Mac.
Enjoy the show tonight.
Hey, Mac, we're gonna have to examine his brain. Let's see.
I gotta go examine
Let's see.
the oven real quick.
There's no hope for him. He's
Night, Ricky. Take care. I wish you could have came up and talked for a little bit. Haven't talked to you for a while, Ricky.
Take care, Ricky.
I tried to come up on Steve's thing last night, but I came up and Ricky left because he was coughing too much.
Yeah, Mac.
I don't want to be reminded.
Trey's gonna go stuff his face.
Set a timer for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 minutes and counting.
2 minutes to blast off.
Alexa, what
Here's
time
some-
is it?
I got fries in the damn oven. You know what
Here's
happened last time I made oven fries?
Uh-oh.
I almost
Yeah, fried
got
the shit out
out
of 'em.
now. So that's
Alexa,
why Alexa's
what time
gonna,
is it?
it's Siri, but she's gonna take care of it all.
Siri.
The rest of my house is Alexa. Hey, see, you guys can't keep saying that because she'll jump up and want to talk. What do you think of Jim's Landscape LLC, Siri?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there
Ugh.
something else I can help with?
There's no hope for that.
There's no hope. She doesn't find you in the cloud.
Oh, too bad.
That's my wonderful wife yelling in the background at the dog.
Gotta keep him straight like you, right?
I let him do whatever the hell he wants when she's not
Oh,
looking. So now she has to deal with him when he's pissed off.
Mm.
We broke some shit the other night when she wasn't home, but we didn't tell her about it. We just swept this shit underneath the rug and walked away.
Swept it on the rug, huh?
I'll be getting smacked here in a few minutes.
Uh-oh.
Battery down to 5%.
What are you big 5%er down there, man?
Well, plug it in your, you know what, and charge it up.
Go plug yourself to a freaking light socket.
Your shit probably charges like a micro speed.
There,
No,
plug it
I
in. Come on, plug it in. Oh, wait a minute, here. Let me help you there. Plug it in. There you go. Plug it in.
The only reason I knew you were alive is because I came in here to grab my phone. It was already at 35%.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. That thing charges quick. And he goes, Jim's live. And I go, do I dare sit down? And I go, oh, fuck yeah, I will.
You see how long this cord is? It's too short. See?
That's not long enough to go to any
No.
battery. Plus, I don't like that inline fuse.
Yeah, I know.
All right, that thing's on charge now.
Those circular fuses, I don't like.
No, you can't. Look, you can't pull the. Let me show you.
Yeah, thing's got
Get that damn mouse out. You can't pull it apart. It's all sealed. See, it's all sealed
So
up.
what you did, they put it together and they ran freaking the steel
Yeah.
for it.
Oh, okay.
He's wrong. He's wrong, Daddy. Look, he's wrong.
It screws. You
Yeah.
gotta screw it, Daddy. You gotta screw it.
But you know what? Those
Screwed up
things,
the head.
You gotta screw it on and screw it off.
here's the problem with those. Who the fuck carries one of those in their truck anymore?
I don't.
If you came to me and you needed a 10 amp regular fuse, I got like 20 of them in my truck. I got 15s. I got 20s. I don't carry those circular long ones anymore.
I don't either. It's all
This guy,
blades.
this guy below me, he probably carries them in his pocket.
What?
I'll probably send them to him. You know,
The old
fuses.
school fuses. Show him the fuse. He probably carries them in his pocket.
They're probably in my box back yonder.
I don't carry these style. I carry the square ones. I carry the micro ones. Yeah, no. That thing's like beyond my
I don't
time.
have that many of those.
Small ones, about I think it said 10.
They
10
look
amp.
like they look like 10s. You know what you could do? If you're in a pinch, anybody, you just run a piece of metal through there. I did it in the house and then for a 110 service because we couldn't find the fuse for the house anywhere locally. I just ran a sheet of metal in there to get the power back up. Not the greatest thing to ever do, but
Yeah,
I recommend
I'll go ahead and make my own wire harness like I did, because the wire harness that I make is good for 600 volts and it's solid wire. It'll constantly keep on getting current.
Yep.
Then you got the commercial waterproof fuse holder and fuse inside, so it's better than what this is. But this came with the wire, so I'll probably be doing that during this weekend sometime.
3 minutes.
Yeah, I was thinking today I need to get me some light on my mower.
Well, I got lights for you more, but I don't have everything put together.
Yeah.
600 volts, man. What the hell are you doing? You trying to do CPR and shit out of your vehicle?
Hell yeah, get juice where it's supposed to be, damn it.
600 volts. I think you're wrong on that. 600 volts. Holy shit.
What's that?
Hi, motherfuckers.
It's a heavy duty line. I use that for everything. There's that copper slip line.
What is it? 14 gauge?
Huh?
14 gauge?
I think so. 14,
Gotta-
16,
gotta
something
be
like that.
14.
It's heavy duty.
14.
Hey, James.
Yeah.
Here's Jim. He be sticking his finger in the USB spot.
He's getting fucked up.
Let's just say that the wire's bigger than the blue butt connectors, because you got to use the yellow one every time.
Hey.
Just a little fraction bigger.
Here's those waterproof connectors. Guess what? Never been open. Remember I told you I bought them?
Yeah.
I found them. They're, I think they're 16 gauge. But it didn't matter. It was only working one light. But they're pretty nice. I mean,
Oh, I have those.
yeah, you have the quick connect. You pull
Yeah.
out.
I have the same thing.
Hold on, I'll show you the seal. Look at the seals in there.
I know. That's a 23 gauge wire.
But they got the big, robust thing. Those are keeping those bad boys around in case I ever need them.
Yeah,
I've got 12 of them.
I used to use Anderson power poles, but they got a little flaky, and I quit using them.
I got flaky.
The thing is, they were getting corroded,
Oh,
and
okay.
they start acting up after a couple years.
Gotcha.
So I started using something different.
I'll tell you this: those never got corroded because I had another 6-pack and I used them in my truck. They were good. Never had a problem with them. The other cheap ones I bought that were cheaper than that, those were, I think, for 6 of them, it was like $16 or something. So they were kind of good grade. They didn't have the boot and everything. So that damn thing would corrode and kill the fuse.
Right.
I mean, you got to think, Ohio, we lay salt here like it's no tomorrow.
Got
They
that
go out,
right.
we get a snowstorm. They're laying, probably here in Ohio, they're probably laying over 200 tons of salt in a day.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why our vehicles run so fast.
All right, who's all in the chat room?
9 people.
9 people. Let us know who's all in there. Yeah, you know, I got barbecue last couple of days.
You got a better tan than me, bud.
Yeah, even my face.
My face is right because I get pissed off too easy. But see how white I am up there? Where's my shirt? I had that farmer's tan.
Well, I gotta wear my long sleeve because it's 65 degrees down here.
Oh, I tell you what, I really like these dry fit shirts like this.
Yeah. I know, Doc.
Especially help today.
Yeah.
This morning I got up early.
There you go. I got up late this morning, and that haunted me the rest of the day. But I got 2 lawns done, so that's good enough for me. Go back tomorrow morning, whatever time I get up, and get the last one done. Trying to open a package nicely. There we go.
cut a nice out fucking grass.
Ear band, disposable mask, 50 piece. That look different what this one is? These might be different.
What?
It was already up. Tab didn't close all the way. I ordered these masks, and I don't know if they're the same as what. Oh, yeah. They're the same mask what these damn things are.
No.
They look like it.
Donald Dooley, how are you, bud?
Hey, Donald, what's up? That's the mask that my mother gave me, okay? See that?
That's what I have. That my work.
Okay. This is the mask that I ordered through Amazon, and you can't say it's that good. I'm not going to open them up, but that's what the box looks like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't realize that it was disposable mask.
This is shit out of it. I got a little one in my truck.
I wore that today.
Yeah, I wear my little one in my truck.
Yeah.
The camouflage one that goes over my ears and shit, just so I can throw it on over my headset and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I wore that today. You know, they made it mandatory after 5 o'clock this afternoon.
I got this one. I got a thin blue line too somewhere.
I've got some SAs around here in a box.
I got 5 or 10 of those things. Eden said he'll be up in a few.
Cool.
All right, good.
Eden, if I'm not here, you have a good night because I got to get going soon. Just so you know, I ain't running away from you. We got Grandpa with a goddamn boot off his ear. You look like that video I sent you. The guy put it over his eyes.
This looks a lot better than this damn thing.
Yeah.
Covers my mouth better.
The blue ones go like this on it. Up and down.
Right.
Oh, seriously. Grab the blue one and go.
Oh, they open up?
Hold it long ways, up and down. They expand. Those expand. The blue one does.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Hold it. Make sure it's long ways. Show us in the picture so I can tell you if you're doing it right.
I'm trying to wear a damn thing like this.
Now go like this. Go like this on it. Before that, they take it off. They expand.
Oh, I didn't know
There
that.
you go. Look at you. A lot easier to breathe out of.
Pull it up a little bit further. We'll have to look at the face.
They expand. They're small. They're like
I didn't know they did that.
And then you can pull. Yeah.
I'm trying to wear the damn thing is, and I'm pulling it around and everything.
No, you gotta pull it. They got.
That's why I ordered these damn things here because they're bigger.
I got one like you just had. I could also wear my sock from today that my dog brought me, but I don't want to wear that because it fucking stinks. But yeah, that's what you do. You gotta pull it.
See, the air don't come up to my eyes. That black one, all up to the eyeballs.
That's why I like the ones you have on right now. Everything goes out the side in the bottom.
Now you tell me.
I just seen how you were trying to wear it, so I taught you.
Yeah.
Jeez. You learned something today. Jeez.
Well, I guess I'll keep the damn things. I was thinking about throwing them in a giveaway too, but I guess I'll keep the damn things.
I would keep any mask you can keep because you don't know what's going to happen in this world.
Now, if I wear it as doing edging and that, I'll probably throw it away because it'll be so damn black time I get done.
We don't need to sit here like this tonight.
No, hey, you get
I didn't know that.
Uses out of them. Yeah.
Well, thanks for telling me. I'm going, how in the hell?
They handed me one, and I'm like, this ain't gonna fit me.
Ah,
I'm like, I went like this and tried to stretch it, and it stretched. And I'm like, yeah, we're good.
put this damn thing on like this. And it's like,
Open your eyes. You gotta drop.
how the hell is this damn thing gonna fit? You know?
There you
It's
go.
rubbing against here, and it's pushing upward.
Hey, look at you, and you can still breathe a lot better. Don't bother me.
You can't see it.
They don't bother me. Oh, those ones don't.
So you're saying a black one's going to have a hard time breathing on them?
No, because they come out of the side right here. It looks like
Yeah.
they come out of the side.
Yeah.
It's a little thicker, but I'd wear that shit when I was mowing. If I was mowing fucking.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that myself.
You know why? It ain't gonna come right in my face.
Oh,
Andy
Mr.
said,
Know-it-all.
"Man,
Where's
oh,
your mask?
I see an alien.
Where's your
The
mask?
upper
Get your
left
mask
corner
at
of the
Andrew. You
screen.
can't come up without one."
You don't need no mask on here.
Nancy said, "Yeah, the blue mask expands. I wear glasses and they fog up. So what I did is took a Kleenex and put on top of the nose so it doesn't. Well, why don't you show me in a picture how to do that, there, Nancy? That'd be great to see. I have some anti-fog stuff that I have in a truck, but I never used it yet.
CVS, Target, Walmart, and Sam's Club all are requiring masks now.
Yeah."
20th, yes.
I just have a hard time going to the restaurant because I can't get the food through here.
I got one of yours, Jim. I have to pull in it for my cigarette so I can go.
You know,
Well,
how
I guess you can put a hole in there and put the thing through there, but you'd be burning
you know how
yourself.
there's
Cigarette in there.
you know how on wipes they have that plastic lid that opens and closes.
Yeah.
Well, then someone created a mask with that in the middle. He opened it to eat and closed it.
Yeah.
Well, there's somebody I know that does sign language around here, and she teaches all the kids. And she has one that's clear right around her mouth, but then it goes to the normal mask. So she can teach them sign language because they talk. Even though you're learning sign language, they can still read lips and mouth. So that's why she has that.
Yeah, there's a few companies that make that clear
That's heavy.
mask where you can
Oh.
see the mouth through it.
I'm going to fucking down one more beer and I'm the hell out of here. I got to go to bed.
What do you think of this?
Look at that toolkit.
Look at this.
Jim's
Right, look at
newest addition to his tool collection.
I don't need this.
What's the biggest socket on that? Jim?
How do you think of this?
I don't
This is
need
worth
this.
a lot more money than your toolkit, bud.
What's the biggest socket on that?
I have to read it, but it gives you a bag in the back. That's what I was telling Matt. That's what he needs. Is put all the tools in the bag and put on his lawnmower, and he can go to town.
And then you throw your blade that you need, the size in there, with another round.
Now you just need a battery gun, so you
This
can
This is gold right now, guys.
a battery air gun. That's all you need now, Jim.
Biggest socket is 3/4 and 19 millimeters.
So it'll work for the little shit, but then in that bag, you throw your size for your blade, and you throw your wrench in there, and you have everything you need if you ever got to change one on the go.
You also got your Phillips 1 through 3. You got your straight blades 3/16 quarter and 9/32.
Good night.
T10, T15, T20, and T25.
Oh, I got a T25. I can install a bed liner on the go then.
There you go.
Damn, there you go. T25.
That's why you got the ratchet part here.
No.
He got a little dusty, but he's got it all.
86 piece tool 86 set tool. So
Are you gonna keep that in the truck or as an emergency set or?
I don't need this. I don't need it.
He's gonna do something crazy for the stream with it.
So
Yeah.
what are you gonna do with the toolkit?
It's gonna be a giveaway. You just pay $1 more for shipping,
Ah.
but it'll be a different time. We're just gonna do it on oil here first.
Yeah.
I'll keep the mask because I didn't know they opened up. Thanks to James, I'll save those.
I saved your ass there. You owe me a thank you tomorrow when you call me.
You got a choice of 1 gallon still oil. You get 12 of these, or
You can thank Eden for the idea, Jim.
or
Eden.
Yeah.
the 2.5 gallon still oil. I don't use this stuff. I don't use it at all. I'm Ames oil
Then why do you have it if you don't use it?
He got it.
because when I bought this,
To him to give
when I-
away.
When I bought the still oil years ago, you had to buy the oil to extend the warranty.
But doesn't oil go bad after so many years?
No. Believe what
It's
you
sealed.
want. Oil
It's all
still
sealed.
looks fucking good.
Just like this tool caddy. It's
No,
all
you
sealed up.
You know when it goes bad? In your car when you drive it. That's when it goes bad. It gets heated up. It's not getting heated up and contracting and expanding in a little jug.
This been in the office for probably about a year. I found it out in the barn. I brought it back. I brought it up here. I was going to throw it on eBay and that, but
oil.
I haven't had time to do that stuff. And I
Think
see
about
other
how long it sits in a damn store. Think about how long it sits in a freaking U-Haul.
Yeah.
Or not a U-Haul, a semi-truck getting transported to the store. Sits in the back because they have so much of it. It doesn't go bad.
shaving cream Jim. Yeah, no, I got to shave.
Oil goes
Tell
bad
me
if
about
you
it.
put it in the engine, and then the head gasket leaks. And
Hi, Donald. Have a good one. Donald leaving?
He tired.
Hi, James. Have a good one.
James, you heard what Steve did to his finger?
Yeah.
Lawnmower got mad at him.
Yeah.
Hey,
He got pinched.
jacked up. I feel
He got
bad.
pinched.
Lawnmower bit back.
Hey, I feel bad for him, but I still gotta laugh though.
Lawnmower bit back.
We've all fucked
Steve
ourselves
fought
up
the mower
in
and
this
the
situation.
mower won.
It'll happen to any of us.
It's happened. It's happened to the most seasoned fucking people out there. And it's happened to the most greenest.
Right.
Fucking accidents happen.
Right.
You know, at work, like I was telling Jim today, at work I use a razor blade to take window stickers off of a car. You know how many times I
This is
slice
funny.
myself with a
Farm
razor blade
stream.
Hey, it's
and I gotta
Blake.
use hot
You
glue
got
to clean my finger?
Well, instead of pulling your
Please,
finger, you got
Bucky.
to cut the finger. That's got to, I mean, that's got to be, dude. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Think about it. You guys are a blade. I use a razor blade. It's a lot sharper than that. I took this finger from here all the way to here one time. I sewed it up with just fucking super glue. There ain't a freaking scar there.
Hmm.
I took care of it myself.
I got
Sometimes,
these blades on mine tomorrow.
depending on the cut, sometimes they just use glue and glue you up instead of using stitches.
Well, and that's why I use super glue. I just save myself the trip to the hospital because time is money.
Hell, even sometimes even after heart surgery, they glue you up.
They glue you. Sometimes they staple you. Sometimes they glue you, and all that shit. And you know what I do? I swear by super glue, and I never go to the fucking hospital, and I live.
There you go.
Unless you break your leg, right?
I super glue that too. I just gotta cut it open first, get in there, super glue it, and then I reseal it.
Super glue won't fix a broken leg.
Yeah,
I'm
mine.
just telling you.
But he's going to try.
This is the only scar out of every whack I have, and it's sorry it's my middle finger for legit. This was the one that was stitched versus all the other ones that weren't. Look at it. You can see the goddamn line right there. The big line at the top. That was stitched. This finger was chopped down there. Not a thing. My thumb was chopped on that side. Not anything other than my super glue. Let me look at my other hand right now because I know I chopped that goddamn thing one time. Well, I got a little one there, but right at the knuckle when I punched somebody. But other than that, super glue has always worked, and it's always grown back. I never had a scar.
James, did they deserve it?
Oh, whoever I punched did, for sure. I don't know who they were. I don't remember that.
You said you punched someone.
Yeah, it was years ago. I don't remember. If I punched somebody, they fucking deserved it. That's all that mattered.
Well,
Okay.
Matt's turning blue over there. I've seen him turn blue a little bit.
I just sent him some money, so he's checking it.
He's getting a light out there.
Matt, put that light up.
The
Hold on.
saucer lights are coming
He's
out.
trying to be Doc Matt over there.
Matt, put that light up. We gotta check this bill.
Oh,
We gotta check
I
this
got
bill.
one like that.
Hold on. We gotta check this bill. Hold on, we'll check another bill. Oh, hold on, we'll check another bill. Matt, you've gone offline. I can't check my bills.
That's a
Hey, I
that's
got
the
more.
same bill. It's the same serial number.
I got a stack of them. So
Well,
on.
that's payday, huh?
You ain't gonna check the foot string.
if you legit think I got you legit think that it's all one serial number, here, I'll show you all the fucking serial numbers.
Oh,
What?
It's
Here's
all
what
one.
you think.
It's all one serial numbers, everybody.
They're all
Jim,
one serial number,
we love
right?
breaking chains for bills at the store.
But you know what? You can see the bottom, you can see the top, and I still
Yeah.
got a fucking
A lot of
stack of 'em
stores
here.
don't have enough chains to break a bill, Jim.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know
I
what?
know.
You know what? They don't have enough money to break a bill. You know what? They can go break their back. Suck my, never mind. Won't go there.
I heard some gas station they were getting 10% of the change that they ordered from the bank.
Yes. And you know what? That's because America's fucking stupid right now.
Oh boy.
Just being honest. They want to go cashless, so us landscape guys can't pocket money. That's the issue too.
Well,
The government wants
James'
to take control of
favorite.
all money.
Well, I think Matt would fall in this category, and Jim. I think your favorite is cash.
Uh,
Well, those cash.
Look at this. Look at this. My paper clip of money. I don't use my money clip. I like cash. Cash is key. And they want to scare America not to use cash so they can track it all. So now let me ask you this, Andrew. How the fuck is a drug dealer gonna fucking live?
True.
All the fucking cash in the world. What's gonna happen? It's never gonna go to that because of drug dealers. Do the math. The big spiral right here. Oh, the money filters down. I'm not gonna pay with a credit card to buy drugs. Oh, he cash at me $20 for balloons. Eventually the government's gonna figure that out. And it goes to drugs. You're still gonna have cash in this world. You still gotta pay people cash. You still gotta do this. Like I brought everybody's $100 bills out.
Those
tonight.
all the cards.
I brought it all. Matt's got too many of them. I gotta go collect.
Ooh,
Hey, Matt, I forgot to pass go earlier. I need 200 more.
Got 200 more, huh?
payday, Matt's long pair.
We even got more right here too.
Yeah, I got.
I've been collecting this
I'm
for
gonna
my
tell you,
mechanic guy.
Is
During
it-
COVID going on, collect cash.
That's funny.
Cash is key. Cash is key. No, you go into a bank. Half the time you don't have enough
How
money
much
to
you
give you.
think is right there?
About $1,000, unless they're all $100 bills.
At least $400.
No, more than that.
$2,000,
More than that.
$4,000,
Not that much.
$3,000.
Let's say it's between
2,800.
2,500.
it's between 2 and 4.
2,500.
You hit it right on the head, Andrew.
See, he's just like me. Keeps cash.
I'm-
on.
I got some good cash here myself. I ain't seen what I got.
Dude,
Why'd
you
you say it
gotta
was
keep cash
more
on
than
hand.
1,000?
But I tell you what, I got this goes right back in the safe. If you don't have the code to it, your ass is gonna regret it.
I didn't show you what was in my safe. I showed you what I carry every day.
That's every day?
I carry $1,200 every day in my pocket. You never know when you got to buy something.
I
by the way.
wouldn't mess with
If
drugs.
something
know
goes
what I
on the
got here.
marketplace, hey, if something goes on the marketplace, you better have $1,200 or $2,000 in your pocket, so you're the first one to secure it. You guys need to learn this. You keep the cash in your pocket. Now, if it's more than $2,000, I gotta go home and get some more. But shit,
Here comes another rich guy.
there we go. There's money.
Dude, it's 100% hustle, baby. Hustle.
You
Right.
gotta go cashless. You're gonna have to claim it.
Eden, was
Sorry,
it
sorry.
payday for you too?
Here's a loan, oh yeah.
I got a story for you all. Where did James go?
He had to leave.
What?
He had to go play with his easy
Yeah,
bake
but-
oven.
He had to put his money in his.
Is he
safe.
coming back?
I don't know.
Who?
James.
Oh, he just fell off the earth.
Oh, okay. Well, he was just here. And then I come up and he leaves. I'm like, what, do I smell? Well, maybe a little bit.
I don't know.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
hey, Look, somebody was asking me about the data mining, whatever you call that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to get into that stuff. He got
That's good, Debbie. That's good.
computer company, guy down the road got a computer store,
Yep.
and he'd come across a computer system that does data mining.
Mm-hmm.
He told me he said, let him know. He said he'd get me started on a low part share of it, less than $1,000, and then I just work my way up in steps until I.
So the repayment on those is like year and a half to 2 years, and then after that you're in profit.
Now,
I'd have to look at it right now. I'm doing, oh gosh, let's just say, we'll figure the low end.
what's so dang expensive is the board and the daggum video cards.
Yeah, the video cards. So, just a quick rough figure, a video card, a GTX 1070 or a 580, something like that, basically is going to profit about, per card, 50 cents a day profit after you pay your electricity. So,
I heard it don't pull that much power. It don't pull that much internet data either.
no, internet's nothing.
Good. But you need to be 100% uptime.
Yes. Yeah, you got to run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It does use internet, but it's very, very minimal. I mean, it's a tiny, tiny bit. You won't even notice it in the background.
I wonder how much power it pulls actually.
So each one of my 10 GPU rigs, I got 10 cards on there plus a motherboard and all that, pulls about 1,150 to 1,200 watts continuous.
You have to have a BPS power supply too.
Well, I actually run mine off 220 and on a 50 amp circuit. So
Yeah. The higher the voltage, you're less amperage.
right, yeah, your amperage gets cut in half because I'm on 220, and then yeah, my power supplies, I run them at no more than about 70%. So I'll run dual 750s or dual 850s to run that 1,200 watts continuous. So
Just starting out with a basic system. By how much would the system cost?
I don't know. A motherboard, you can buy them like $80. You got to have at least 4 gigs of RAM in there, and
138.
what?
138.
Oh, thank you, honey. You're gonna need. I don't use any. I just use Pentium 4400s for my CPU. You don't have to have a lot of CPU power. So there's another.
It depends
40.
more on the GPU than it does.
Right. Yeah. So another $40 for that, and then I run a Linux system. I don't have a hard drive. I run a Linux system that runs off a thumb drive, which is my operating system, and so a thumb drive, and then your GPUs and all your cables, your power units, of course. What's a 750 or an 850 cost right now? I don't even know. I have to look.
That computer over on the floor over there has 2 video cards, and then it has 2 580s.
2 580s, yeah. So you can make $1 a day off that.
I could use that computer that I've already got existing on it, and
you'll want to.
I would have to build a reserve battery bank and solar panels to keep power to all.
The 570s and 580s, you want to go in there and flash the BIOS, because you don't want to leave them on a stock BIOS. They won't mine as well. You got to flash them and get them get some parameters set in them. Just look up one-step flashing, and it's Simple Dimple, and then they'll mine better for you.
That's the first time he called me today and got and asked me about. He said, "How would you like to do this? Getting into data mining?" But him and another guy is thinking about getting into it, but he said he want to like get me involved if he can put it. But what the price he quoted me is, well, I ain't got $6,000.
So Matt, you already have two 580s in a machine.
Yeah.
So stick them on NiceHash and see what they do.
On what?
Nice hash.
Nice hash.
Nice. NiceHash.
You got me on Instagram, don't you?
I think so. Yeah, I think you're in there. You're in the group.
Yeah. Send me a message.
Are you
Yeah.
on Bitcoin page?
Or I can check
No.
it out.
We're in a mowing group talking about cryptocurrencies. Laura's like, "Are you on the?"
Bitcoin.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just put it in the group, Matt. NiceHash. It's simple. It's easy. It's once you get it set up, it's just like you turn it on, you can turn it off, and it's a good way to test your equipment to see how many hashes you're getting, and you can actually let it jump from one algorithm to the next, or you can just set it for one single algorithm, and it's a neat setup. It's simple. It's a simple way to get started, and it pays great. So
It does cost you to get into it, or is it just equipment?
no, the NiceHash part of it's free. And it does everything for you. They will charge you when you let me see, when do they charge you? So you're making money when you transfer out of NiceHash. I think they'll take, no, they don't. I think they take just a little tiny, like 1% or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good way to get started, get your feet wet.
I might try that.
Yeah. I'll put it in the group right now.
I could take one of the computers that I got, or take a board, put 2 video cards on it, and it's build me that. Go from there.
Oh crap! I'm stuck on it.
Play with.
Oh, isn't it time for ice cream eating?
I already had my ice cream. I have 1 tub a day.
There you go. I put it in there for you. The name of it, Matt.
I want to have some M&Ms.
Hey, so guess what happened today, guys? I got a story for you.
Oh,
So Laura and I would actually like to take a vacation
Mm-hmm.
because we haven't had one forever. But I have all my lawns to mow. And so there's a kid here in town that we've known for a few years. And we found his business card down at a local store advertising mowing. And so I called him. He's not a kid. He's 30 years old. And so I called him up and I said, "Hey, man, you remember me?" And he says, "Yeah, I remember you." And I said, "You'd be interested." I said, "I get yards all the time that
Yeah.
I throw away." I said, "Do you want some?" He's like, "Yeah, because I only got 3 yards right now." And he says, I'm trying to get my business rolling." I said, "I'll kick you some yards." And I said, "What about you come up to the house and we'll talk a bit?" So he come up to the house and I said, "Hey, you want to go mow with us tonight?" So I could see how his quality was and everything.
Right.
Because if I go on vacation for a week, he's going to have to mow my whole route.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. So he worked for a competitor here in town for the past 7 years, on and off. Sometimes he was full-time. Sometimes it's just fill-in work.
Right.
Holy cow, can that guy run a trimmer? I think he's faster than me. And it's...
Oh, no, we can't have that.
No, we can't have that because I'm old. He's young.
But does he have all your tricks?
Laura got done true story. Laura got done trimming next to a fence, and he walks up, looks at it, shakes his head, and walks away.
Oh, no.
True story, huh, Laura?
Yeah.
She's like, "Come here, you sucker."
And I think when Laura
Come on.
turned around and went to do something else, he came back and fixed it.
Yep.
But
Oh,
he can
he's-
run a. He is.
He
Wow.
he saw
fast on a
something she
tiller.
missed.
Yeah. He's been running a weed eater. He jumps on the mower with the other guy every now and then, but primarily his function for years and years is trimming. And he is not only is he good at trimming, he's very particular. He likes it just so. So his
Good.
quality's there. I did stick him on Bam Bam, the 36, and he's used to walkers. And he had a little bit of a hard time keeping it going straight, but he says he just turned the throttle down and just kind of kept it going. And yeah, he wouldn't take him long. He'd figure it out. But yeah, I'm going to kick him some yards, I think. Get him started.
If you train him for a few weeks with you, I'm sure he can run your route if you go on vacation.
Yep, I think he could. He knows how to do it, and his quality is. He does a couple things a little different, and I said that's not how we do it here. We do it this way, and he's like, okay, and he did it my way. So, but I'm telling you, I've not seen very, very, very few, a handful, less than a
Right.
handful of people that can run the trimmer as fast as he can, and it's done nice. He's got years and years experience on that trimmer, and he can flat make it sing.
Are you going to put him under
he's-
some kind of contract or something?
Well, I already told him if he tries to steal any of my accounts, I will tear him apart.
Oh
And
yeah.
he knows me. He wouldn't do that. But Jim, I've passed up a dozen accounts this year
Okay.
that they were just not, they were weedy, they were nasty, and they're just something that I wouldn't want to mow. I could have referred them to him, and he'd be happy to take those,
Oh, heck yeah.
And if I get a little behind or something like that, he's like, "Call me up, man. I'll work." So he'll help me out. I don't think he'll steal
Great.
accounts. He won't steal my accounts.
Yeah.
He knows better.
Did he work under the guy who's got the 200 accounts?
Yes. He actually started with him 7 years ago, and he worked for him for 3 or 4 years, and then he moved away, and then he moved back, and he took a job out at the factory out here that he hates, and he's trying to get. He says mowing's my dream job. I want my own business. So I don't know. I might kick him a few accounts and see how he does.
Which means the 200 account guy, he's pretty good on a trimmer himself.
Oh yeah, you got to remember, Andrew. Those guys mow 40 lawns a week. 40 lawns a day with 2 crews.
Yeah,
So they're doing 20, 25 lawns for a 3-man crew every day.
Well,
Oh, they're 200 counts a week. So that's 40. That's 40 a day.
they have to
Can you
know what
imagine
you're
if he
doing to get the
retired?
job done, Andrew.
If he retired, would you buy his accounts? Buy his business?
Would I? No. Okay, so first off, when he retires, his son who works for him is getting the business. So that's not even an option. It's just not going to happen. Would I? I'd entertain buying his accounts. And then I dump the ones I don't want, keep the better ones, and put a crew together. Yeah. I was asked if our competitor, our 200 account competitor, was to sell out, would we buy his accounts out?
And she's rolling her eyes already.
She's thinking.
I'd
try to be insane.
I'd dump the ones I don't want, put a crew together and mow. Yeah.
You pass the ones you don't want to your new friend you just got, and he can build up his clientele as well. There you go.
I mean, if you did buy him out, it could mean more money for you.
Although I heard another competitor might be thinking about selling out. Did you hear that?
I don't know if he's thinking about selling out or if this guy wants him to sell out.
That's
I'm
true.
a little confused on that.
I don't know. I'll find out. I'll buy his counts. He's got nice lawns. He's more our competitor. He does more higher end like I do.
At least
And he's-
your competitor doesn't live next door.
Not yet.
Andrew, it's not hard to live very far away. I mean, it's not. How am I going to say this? We're a small town. We all live real close to each other.
I mean, at least you
5 miles.
look out the window and don't see your competitor.
Right. I'll find out what happens with that guy. If he wants to sell out, I'd suck up some of those counts. Those are nice. He's got the whole hill over here.
There you go.
The hill is the exclusive neighborhood.
Put your foot in.
I've been trying to get my foot in that door, Andrew. We've tagged it twice, and nada, zip, zilch, nothing. He's got it locked down.
He's getting a stub toe.
But I've got the new subdivision.
Right. Right.
Picked up another one tonight.
That's locked down.
There you go.
Is it could be small homes, or is it going to be
Yeah,
larger?
it's-
Like
No.
500,000.
Bill did comment that he deserves a discount for getting us all we want.
I'll bring him a beer.
Hey, there you go.
Andrew, he is that new subdivision we're mowing that we got locked down all the houses, the ones that the homeowners don't mow. We got all of them. They're like 1,100-1,200 foot starter homes, and the lots are like 7,500 square feet. They're small.
Yeah, that is.
And it's about 60% built. 65% built. They're still building houses, so.
Would you say they're doing quality work on the lawn
No,
as they're putting the lawn?
no, not at all. They're the roughest, nastiest, crappiest, cheapest, bitter installed lawns there are.
There you go.
They are
So
nasty.
they're putting sod down.
In the front yard only.
What about the back?
The backyard is dirt with no sprinkler system. You have to add in the valves and all the pipes
That's how it is with me.
to install the sprinklers, and then you have to either seed or sod the backyard. That's up to the homeowner. And I've done.
Is this new division HOA?
No, they don't have an HOA per se. They do have an HOA fees, which costs, I think it's like $110 a year, which pays for your irrigation water because they have a separate well and system for the whole neighborhood to water their lawns with. But there's no other rules than that. That's just it. It's just a fee, an annual fee for irrigation.
Yeah, we're only paying a fee for the street lights and to maintain the common area. That's it.
They don't have a common area over there. It's only, so Andrew, it goes down one block, and then there's a connector road, and it comes back one block. That's the whole subdivision. So down one block, both sides of the street, there's a little connector road in the back, both sides of the street, and then down a block, both sides of the street.
My subdivision's only 2 blocks.
So it's not very.
It's not big.
It's not very big. But so what is there? There's got to be. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Say 8 houses on each side of the block.
Yeah.
And they've got, so there's 16. Let's say they got 20 houses built, and I'm mowing 6 of them. And the other 14, the homeowners mow.
Well,
And
eventually.
And they're breaking ground on new houses still. They're not done. They're still building. There's still room there for another 10 houses or so, maybe.
Well, there's promise for you to get your foot in to do more.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That's all I can say.
I
That was
hope
imp-
so.
I was impressed with that young man. That boy can flat run a trimmer. He is good. He is good.
Is he better than Laura on a trimmer?
Yes.
Mm.
Laura's not that good.
See that Debbie got fine.
Yeah, Andrew, you got to remember, she doesn't even have a year. She started what September of last year, so she did September and October,
Well,
and that was it. And then this spring, so she's still learning.
Yeah.
and you got to give her a lot of credit for being out there and
Yeah.
heating everything to trim.
She's
Oh,
trying.
yeah.
A lot of credit.
She's trying.
100 degrees.
Although I asked Laura when he ran off, and Laura and I were talking. I said, "What do you think? Is he faster than me?" He goes, "I think he is." But one of my clients came up. He's a very particular client. Laura doesn't touch it. My daughter doesn't touch it. I do everything on that yard by myself because he trusts me and me alone. And I told him, I said, this kid knows what he's doing. Let him trim it out.
Right. Try it
And
out
he,
for
goes, and he goes, all right, I'll take your word. So I told him, I said, all right, go for it, trim it. And
Right.
I told him exactly what I want done, and he did okay. And my customer comes up and he says, he did a pretty good job, but he didn't do your job. My quality was that much better. So I think if I get him to slow down just a hair, and
Take his time.
he'd be all right. And I showed him a couple pointers today, and he's like, holy crap, I never thought of that. I'm going to use that. So
Which
some
means you still have a few tricks on him.
oh yeah, you got to remember his background is mow and mow fast.
Right.
It's not the let's make it perfect pretty.
Right.
That's not what he's been trained to do. He's been trained to get it done and get it done quick.
Mhm.
And he does do that. He does it. It actually looks really pretty good. But like my client said, he did a good job, but it's not a Doug job.
Evidently, he's running a trimmer too fast and everything because he's used to the fast pace.
Yep.
That's where you're missing stuff now and then.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when I do it, I'm nice and slow, try to get out every blade of grass. If a rock kicks out, I kick it back in the pile.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he
those
did a good
type of
job.
guys-
I can get him to slow down a little bit. He'd be all right.
Yeah.
And really, he did a great job. He did. He's
Good.
pretty impressive. I'd like if I had a full-time mowing crew, he would be on it.
That's good.
Mhm. He would be on it. And I did about halfway through the day. I said, "All right, I know you're trying to go fast and you're trying to do a good job. I
Right.
want you to slow down a little bit and do a better job. We're not about speed here. We're about quality. Let's
Right.
make sure it's perfect." And he did. He slowed down half a step, but he needs to slow down another half step.
A little more, yeah.
Instead it'd be wide ass open. It's like, hey, bring that freaking knob back here.
Right.
But he was already used to trimming with no guard, which I don't run guards. The speed feed head had him thrown for a loop. He's used to a steel head because he
Okay.
runs this. He's got a steel. What's the steel 70? Steel 70, I think is what he has now.
Mm.
And it's got that thinner, bigger steel head. And that kind of
Right.
threw him for a little bit of a loop. But yeah, he did really. I mean, honestly, I can't complain.
I got a speed head on mine. I got a 55R, and it works good.
Yep. So he was using a weeder he's never used before.
Hmm.
Weeding, and he did a really good job.
That's good.
I think
must
I
say
said,
that 80,000th line is pretty good.
yeah, he likes the Oregon round 95,000s. And I said, well, I run Oregon round 80,000. But you got to remember, he's used to edging with a trimmer too. And we don't edge with a trimmer, we edge with the blade edger.
Mm.
And there was one section that he missed, or that was missed with the blade edger. And he looked at me and I said, go ahead and edge it with the trimmer. And he gets done, he goes, what do you think? And I said, I don't like it, the gap's too big. He's like, what? And I said, nope, look at my edge right next to it. Look at my edge. There's no gap. Look at your edge. There's a gap. Well, his preference, his business, he likes the gap. So that's fine.
Just like me.
Right. Everybody's
Yeah,
different.
in
Right.
certain areas of the neighborhood, I've noticed that huge gap that they leave with the trimmer.
He won't do a huge gap, Andrew. Not like my other competitor that we've pretty much ran out of town. I've seen 2-inch gaps just because people are lazy. But when you're running a trimmer line, let me see how I can do this. When it's running, it does this.
Right.
And
It
so when it
fluctuates.
does, yeah. So when it's doing that, it's going to leave a wider gap.
Right.
And so when you're trimming with an edger, you're going to get a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch gap in there.
Easy.
And so the guys that don't care, you end up with 2 inches because they don't give a rat's butt. But
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's right. Elms AutoCut 25-2. That's what they mostly use on stills.
there you
Hey,
go.
Elms.
That's what I take off and I put the speed feed at 400 on because I don't like those damn things.
Right.
How are you, Elms?
Mine's got a speed head 400.
But he's good. He's good, man. I tell you what, he's good. I'm going to help him out. I'm going to throw him some yards. Get him going.
70 yard.
Get him going. And I think we're in the position now that I could call him up anytime and say, hey, I need your help. And he'd be like, okay, I'm right over. So
What
Right.
did your have you asked your computer what he said about your guy that you're helping out?
no, he probably didn't even know he was with me, Andrew.
Oh,
But I told him, I said, I don't want to think
Right.
so-and-so, I'm trying to steal you because I'm not. I'm trying to get you
Right.
started in your own business because I want to see you succeed because there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 main mowers who live in this town that mow the whole town. And then there's a couple people that live in a town over that have a yard or a few yards that come over, and we're trying to push them out. But the problem is us 4 main people, we're all booked out. We can't take any more yards.
Oh, wow.
We're booked.
Yeah.
I've been getting calls all the time. Hey, I need my lawn
How-
mowed, and I'm like, I'm booked out. Call so and so, and they're like, I already did. He's booked out too.
What a problem to have.
one of the 4 of you book out those few yards that are left and push those guys, the other guys, out.
Right now, me, I am so dang busy. I don't have time to get through somebody.
Well, that $70 yard last week with the big hill on it, I turned her down.
Hmm.
I don't have room. I'm thinking about calling her back up and say, hey, I've got somebody to mow your yard.
There you go.
But he doesn't have the equipment. He doesn't even have a rider yet. He had a Toro residential sit down and the motor blew up.
Oh, boy.
So all he's got right now is a 21 weed eater and a blower.
All right, guys. Good night. I'll see y'all later.
All right, Matt. See
That,
ya.
Matt?
All right, Mike. Take
Andrew,
care of yourself.
Behave yourself, Jim.
Yes.
I'm
Well, we'll
always
keep an eye out for you,
Jim?
Matt. We'll keep
You
an eye
better
out for
be
him.
sane
You just
when Matt
behave
comes back,
yourself.
Jim. Jim, you
what,
better be
Andrew?
sane when he comes back.
I don't know. I'm tired right now. I'm about to fall on my face.
Go get some sleep, buddy.
All right. Good night. Yeah,
We'll see you tomorrow sometime. Take care.
I already went and registered on that site. I already downloaded everything. I put it on the drive. I just ain't done anything with it yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, play with it. If you have any questions, it's been a few years since I've used that, but I'll try.
All right.
Okay, bud.
I'll see y'all later. Good night, everybody.
Yep.
Night, Matt. Take care.
That, Matt?
Good night.
I can't imagine that software has changed that much in that much
No,
time.
it's changed a lot.
I mean, the basics are likely the same.
Yeah, basically, I'm sure.
Everything's changed, Andrew. Everything's changed.
I don't know. I got mixed feelings about that. I want to help the kid out, but I'm creating another competitor. Well, it's not a competitor. Another.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
It's another person that's going to take accounts.
Yep.
So it'll be 5.
Oh, not right now, baby. Okay, but I will on that. I just ate like a whole bunch of pizza. Thank you, sweetie.
Ooh.
What
It's-
a problem to have. All that pizza in your belly.
This is. What do we got here, baby?
Chocolate?
And Reese's peanut butter.
Reese's peanut butter
Oh,
cup
man.
and Butterfinger fudge. These are both fudges.
Did she say Reese's peanut butter cup fudge?
Yes,
Yes,
she did.
you did. I heard it.
Oh my God.
I don't even want to know what it costs.
That's what I'm
Don't
saying.
even want to know.
I am jealous.
Hmm. I don't know. We'll see. I want to help the kid out, but we'll throw him some yards. I don't know.
I just hope by you helping him out, he doesn't eventually undercut you.
That's what I'm worried about too. There
We
should be
just-
some kind of contract written up for that.
I already told him, and he knows
Yeah,
better.
no.
He knows where I work.
And still, there's always that little fear.
I told him I'd bury him. I said, if you steal any of my accounts, I will bury you. He's like, oh, I won't do that. I won't do that. But he also said if I have anything to sub out, hedge trimming,
Ooh,
anything,
Elms.
he will jump on it. A Bradley 36. All right. I'm going to find out some first mower. Bradley 36. You know, those Bradleys are interesting. I looked at them. They're reasonably priced.
Elms. I thought you had your eye on the Skag.
Stealing lawns?
What?
Are they still going on
25
about
bricks now.
stealing lawns?
About what lawns?
Stealing lawns?
They're concerned.
Kid can't mow yet.
The kid can't mow yet?
No.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's not up to our standards.
No, I think if you put him on a walker, he would be.
He doesn't have a walker.
No, he knows how to run a sit-down zero turn and a walker. I mean, he doesn't have either right now.
Well, put him on the
Oh,
Time
wow.
Master.
Well, yeah, the Time Master, he's drooling over that thing. He's like, oh, man. And then so today, Jim, all right, let me back up. The last yard we did today was a new property we got in our subdivision. It was mowed 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And at that time, it was 2 feet tall. And there was, it looked like a hayfield that had been cut down and it was all dried out. So there was rows and rows and rows of foot-long clippings that just got left there.
It was an entire tank on the blower to blow it all out.
So we were mowing the other yards. Laura grabbed the BR800, went to go back there and fluff that stuff up because it had sagged down and the grass was a foot tall.
Right.
Fluff it up, get it on top so we could bag it and get it out of there. Well, I told Laura, I said, we're not bagging that with the Time Master. That's a, pretty good sized yard. It's quarter acre. I said, I'm putting the bagger unit back on the Dixon. So we ran the Dixon today.
There you go.
Nice.
Yep, put the bagger and the blower assist on there, and we were cutting 12-inch tall grass with clippings, like globs and globs of dried clippings in it.
The Dixon's more able to handle it than the Time Master.
Yeah, well,
Not much.
you would have just been walking back and forth emptying bags like crazy at the Time Master. So
It would be maybe 2 minutes to fill a Time Master bag.
it would have been one pass down.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even have gotten back.
Takes seconds to fill that sucker up that fast.
I think I emptied the Dixon 7 or 8 times.
Yeah, that's a lot of grass.
Yeah. And there's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4. There's got to be four or five Time Master bags full to filling the Dixon.
Yeah.
And Emily is the Time Master on the one side.
Yeah, I asked her to. So 5 bags to fill the Dixon of the Time Master, and I emptied it 7 times. So it would have been 35 empties on the Time Master.
Wow.
That's a lot of clippings.
Yeah, we're not playing that game, but it cleaned up well, considering. Though Dixon did well. I was surprised, the old girl, she's still got her.
Because she's got more power too.
Well,
It's
that
because
Yes.
of a certain repower project.
that and it's just old, but she did it. She did a good job, and I had a smile on my face because I got to
Right.
run Old Blue. I haven't ran her
Right.
since
Right.
stinking May
It's been that
And
long.
she looks
or April.
good.
So yeah, got to run her a little bit tonight.
Cool. Everybody was happy.
And
That's
she
right.
looks damn good too.
I single passed it. It left a little bit of That dry stuff, it wouldn't quite suck it up. So we
Yeah.
just blew it out, and next week when we mulch, it'll disappear.
That worked.
Yeah, it went well. Worked well.
But at least you got 99% of it up.
Yes, it looks 100% better. And we edged everything because it hadn't been. I don't think that property's been edged since it was new 10 years ago.
Wow. A lot of edging.
That's.
And you should have seen that up against the fences.
Oh,
Oh.
Because the guy that mowed it last time, he was just side discharging, and he didn't trim anything. So I don't think the fence has been trimmed. Maybe last year sometime. Not this year for sure. Nothing has been
You
trimmed.
could say the fence hasn't been trimmed in 10 years. Like, holy crap.
I don't know how long it's been, but it was nasty. Nasty. I wanted to do a video, but I didn't.
Long and tall and hard, probably.
And wet.
Oh, if it's long and tall, you know who would be very interested
Me.
besides you?
I enjoy it. Jeff.
Yes,
Right.
Jeff.
I love that stuff, man. I just got to do it with the bagger today. That was kind of something a little different. Normally, I just wanted to clean it up and get it done. So next week when I go back, it's cleaned up. I don't have to sit there and try to clean it up. And the eye candy is day and night difference. Day and night difference. You walk back there right now and you go, oh, wow, this looks
You
nice.
should have taken a picture of before and then take a picture after.
Yeah, I wanted to do a video, but I had that other guy with me, and we were trying to get crap done, and whatever.
Sometimes you just don't have time to. I mean, you might think about it, but time might be against you too in that kind of project.
Yes, and I still had 2 sprinkler systems to go adjust, and
No time.
no time.
No time.
No time.
End of story. No time, Andrew. No time.
True.
Just like Doc Brown said, no time.
Is Pip going after Fudge again?
Oh, Laura's over there teasing her.
No.
Quit teasing my dog, Laura.
Nah.
I thought Pip was going after peanut butter.
Yeah, they're licking you.
he's so crazy.
You need a baby. You need a granddaughter.
I have Pip.
I got Pip.
A lot less maintenance.
Right. But I will say that what's nice about this house, all the other houses in the subdivision have gated backyards. This one doesn't have a gate. It's got an opening that's 10 feet wide. So I can get any size mower in the backyard. So I can run it with the 52. And it's going to be a pretty quick mow now that we got it knocked into shape.
It'd be what, 5 minutes, if that?
No, it's still going to take Laura and I and Emily. What's that take, honey? 15, 20 minutes
What?
to mow that next week? Yeah, 15 minutes. There's a lot of trimming on that property. The whole property, 3/4 of the property is a backyard, and it's fenced all the way around. That needs trimmed. So
3/4 of an acre?
no, it's probably
Oh, I thought you said 3/4 of an acre.
no 3/4 of the property.
Oh, 3/4 of the property. Okay.
Yeah, she's got a big backyard, a little dinky
Yeah.
front yard, and a big backyard. But there's fence all the way around,
Fencing,
almost all the lawn, front and back. So there's a lot of trimmer work on that property. So.
There he is. This
Good
fucking
mo-
man.
Good morning there, sunshine.
Good evening.
Good morning, pretty boy.
Sparky looks bright today.
Oh, don't get started, you two.
Jim, does Sparky look a little brighter than usual? His
Looks
screen?
same to me.
No, his camera. Make him look.
Eh,
Okay, what do we got here? Are these all for me?
Sparky, he's got Fudge.
I know he's got a finger of fudge.
oh.
Did
So
you hear what kind, Sparky?
this is Reese's peanut butter cup fudge right here.
Yeah.
No?
Butterfinger.
Oh, this is Butterfinger fudge.
Butterfinger.
Yeah,
Butterfinger. Let's
It'd
try
be-
it out.
you get Butterfingers at your age, you know what I mean?
Mm.
That is super good fudge right there.
Did you find a recipe for it, or did you buy it?
Don't interrupt me. I'm enjoying this, Andrew.
It's
Okay.
really rich.
Mm.
It's rich and he's savoring every bite, every moment of that bite.
All I'm going to say on the subject is bite me.
Okay.
Sparky,
There is a chocolate
He's gonna
store,
say that. I knew it.
Andrew. There's a chocolate store in town that makes all their own candies. Everything. You name it, they make it. And Laura does all of their online advertising for them.
There you go.
Well, that's good.
do I sense free candy?
Sometimes.
If I like my candy that wrapped up in a
What does she
cling film
see?
foil.
She's looking out the window.
Her reflection.
No, she sees something else, right?
The dog sounds happy.
She
No.
sees Matt
Squirrel.
Lunker out there screwing around.
Anyways, so what did you request, honey, that he made for you?
That's what I've been requesting, Butterfinger.
Oh, the Butterfinger fudge. So he's recently started making more fudges. And Laura says, you need to make a Butterfinger fudge.
No, he made some, and I have a sample.
Oh, I don't know.
Made it.
Anyway, so he made some and then called Laura, so she had to go pick it up.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
I got a text
Eden?
last night.
Tell Laura I want a
And he was
finger
keeping it in
rubber.
the back till I came in and got what I wanted. I love that man.
Yeah? What do you reckon to that one? Tell Laura I want a finger rubber.
It's really good, though. I'm ignoring Paul.
Did you get the bar?
Well, that's normal, isn't it?
No.
Eden, is it a secret recipe of his? Where she got
I'm-
the fudge?
You know, Andrew, I'll say this, that COVID hit, and he's a walk-in store, too. And they do luncheons, so they have, like, sandwiches and soups and stuff. And
He ships all over the world.
he went this year,
Hey, buddy.
by the end of April, he already shipped out more than he did all last year
Wow.
through the mail,
Sounds about right.
because his mail order has been awesome. So it didn't slow him down much. He mails stuff all over the world. It's a
Cool.
pretty exclusive candy store.
Yeah, like
If
I
you
said, I like my candy. I like my stuff. I like the old Highland toffee, they used to call it in the UK.
He made some Divinity a while back, and all the ones that didn't shape quite right, he gave to us. Well, that just sucked.
Well-
Had to sit there and eat Divinity.
The only question I've got then is when your wife walks into the store, it'll be tell Laura that
Oh,
the
my
finger fudge is coming quick tonight.
That's why I said I don't even want to know how much she spends down there. Right, honey?
He spends enough.
Because it's
You're
so
gonna be sick,
damn
dude.
good.
Put that down. I'm gonna go put it away and you save that for tomorrow.
Oh,
You're
he's
gonna
getting
get
cold.
sick. That is too rich. That is too rich.
You're
can't
gonna wait
eat
for
it
my
all.
fudge.
Laura!
Okay,
Here, you can have that.
I don't want it.
I'm just taking that piece.
You can tell he wears the trousers in that house.
Oh,
Feces.
It is really rich, though. Holy cow.
He'll be wide awake all night.
No, I work too hard for that. I'll fall asleep.
Oh dear, I've had a long day yesterday with the dog, and now today I'm gonna go and chill out.
There's a chocolate coconut and almond one in there.
Did the dog make you crazy?
The dog's just plain nuts, just like you, Andrew.
I'm not nowhere near as crazy as that dog.
Yummy.
Well, I don't know about that one.
Coffee.
What does he charge? Like $20 a pound?
It's $8 a half pound. Yeah, $20.
$20 a pound for fudge.
Mm.
I had one more
Yeah.
for buy a pound, get half free.
That sounds reasonable considering it's a chocolate candy shop.
And it's all homemade, handmade, yummy
Yeah.
bits. Or sugar
Oh,
coma.
yeah.
That reminds me.
All right,
I
Eden,
live
didn't
downtown.
see. Sorry, Elms. Didn't see you in the chat. Sorry, mate. I mean, I thought it was not.
Or
I
sugar
gotta go
coma.
downtown, check out the chocolate shop.
Hey, Josh, you know what? If you came over here on the week that I take vacation, you could mow all my yards for me.
There you go.
I'll even pay you well. Like, real well.
He's just too far away, right?
I'd let him use. Hey, he already knows how to run the V-Ride 36.
Where's Josh out of?
Where the heck do they live? Ohio?
No.
Illinois.
Oh,
Illinois.
Illinois.
Too far away.
I would so do that. Well, you only got 36 accounts, so it's not much.
I don't know how many Elms has, so.
And I tell you what I'd do. I wouldn't even take any off the top. I'd pay you 100% of what I made for that week.
There you go.
And you give them a free place to stay.
Is Illinois?
You'd have to babysit my house. Yeah, I'm going to be gone.
Let's still do that, he says.
Feed all the animals.
Because I
Yeah.
handle 24 years.
Yeah, you got to feed the animals, though, Josh. Sorry, man.
Well, that's a benefit job. you get play the doggies. You do all the work, come home, play the dogs.
Okay, we have not had a vacation. That's how long it's been. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
So we're going to the coast.
Well,
we're going to the ocean.
well, it's my Joe's birthday in the next week, a couple of weeks, and I've set a fun thing up on PayPal for her and all her friends in the UK, not anywhere else, before anyone says anything. And UK people said they're going to spoil the rot, and I said you can do. It's not my job this year. Can't be bothered with it. I mean, this COVID thing's killed everything off. There's nothing open properly. There's nothing going to be decent enough. So I told Joe, get your friends to do that.
Well, so here's my dear Paul. Yes, there's nothing open, but that's okay because all we want to do is go to the ocean and watch the waves come in. I don't need. That's going to be open. You can't close the ocean down.
No.
I don't need all the touristy. I don't need all the touristy crap.
Yeah.
That's not a vacation to me.
True. What was I going to say? But does that mean Greenpeace want you back out from the sea then?
Pardon me, Paul?
Does Greenpeace require you not to go in the sea then?
I carry a gun. I don't care.
You gotta have a laugh in this world.
Yeah, Elms. There's this way, that way, and that way. They're all laid down, dude. You can just pick any stripe, any direction you want to go. Just do it 2 different directions, double cut, and you're done. Or if you want big fat stripes, just do the same direction twice. I don't care.
One day you should do like try shamrocks or something.
Shamrocks.
That'd be awful hard, Andrew.
Because you said your customer like diamonds or something.
Diamonds
And
is
you
easy.
obliged to the daughter.
That's all diagonal cuts. That's easy.
Okay, somebody needs to get Andrew out on their crew for one day.
I've been saying that for how long?
Just one day.
He don't understand.
I appreciate the artistic thought, Andrew, but I am not mowing shamrocks.
Nope. No one is.
I don't even know how to do a shamrock. It's like this. I don't have a
With
property.
lawnmower, it'd be very difficult.
We got a
I don't
problem.
really
I just thought it'd be something different.
I tell you what, I'll mow and I'll give you the
I'm not even sure exactly how to do it either. So
I'll give you the sidewalk chalk and you can draw shamrocks and I'll mow. Oh my gosh, shamrocks. Although I want to do a circular pattern, I got to find the right property where I can do a nice circular pattern,
Right.
go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I'd really like to do that, like a big bullseye. I think that'd be awesome.
Well,
You're
start from the
looking
middle,
crazy,
work
but I
your
don't
way up.
mind.
Well, you can't just keep going the same direction, Jim, because then you won't have stripes. So I'll be laying the same way. So you got to go. You got to start here. You got to mow all the way around, and then you got to change directions, and then go the back, and then you got to keep going doing that and getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you have stripes in a circle. That would be awesome.
The problem is the only stripes I've ever seen is in a suit, and that was in
The only,
court.
the only stripes you've seen, Paul, are the one in your shorts.
No,
Oh.
definitely not. All I'm
Yeah,
gonna
brother,
say
Rico.
is that, the judge said hello and good evening to me.
Zing.
I'm sorry, Paul. I shouldn't have said that. I got in trouble for it.
He didn't get into trouble from me.
You
We
never
all have a
know.
lot to do with this street.
Honey, you should have heard what Paul was saying about us earlier. Just saying.
Us.
Us.
Yeah, us.
Yeah, us.
You didn't get in trouble yet.
Come here, dog. Golly. Come here, dog. Come here, Pippi.
Porkies.
Come here, baby. Come here. There's my little girl. There's my little girl. There she is.
I'm ready for
Hi,
the winter, by the way.
Pip.
Right there.
I'm ready for the winter.
Who's that?
Snyder?
Who's that?
Electric?
I got a free hat.
That's a winter
Electrician's
hat.
This is electrician's one.
Yeah.
This is what I got for free.
What, baby?
I should
Oh,
walk in a bank like this.
Sparky, that's a thinner winter hat.
Oh, stop it.
Andrew's frozen. I'm frozen.
I'm good.
Good.
Jim's frozen. There's
How about
Jim.
me?
He's always been frozen. He's always been on ice.
Am I frozen now?
No.
It's a spinning game around here. You know,
Right.
since you talked about doing the bullseye, that's what we just did.
How would you get the hat?
When you join the electrical group as an electrician, you sign up to the company because you've got to get your qualifications registered every year. And it was last year, the last time I registered them, and I didn't want to. After that, they sent you a free hat saying thank you for joining us.
Why didn't you do it this year?
Because it's over £1,000 and I don't have it this year.
Oh. But if you could, you would do it again, right?
It's nearly £1,500 when you need all the certificates and everything now. It's too expensive. I've given up. I looked into it last year, beginning of January last year. So yeah, nothing I do about it. You know when your time's up for that kind of thing.
Right. That doesn't change the fact you're still an electrician.
What I don't like is the UK at the moment. Right, we've got a slight problem. The UK government's trying to get everyone back to work, which is fine. But spina bifida is not under the umbrella no more.
They're just trying to move the economy.
Yeah, well, it's not
Right.
that. They're trying to kill everybody off. That's literally what's the problem.
So they were supposed to, the district health department here was supposed to hold a meeting at 8:30 this morning to discuss whether or not it's mandatory to wear masks or not. And they could not attend the meeting because there was too many protesters there, so they postponed the meeting to a different time.
Yeah, the problem is at the moment, we've been told
You see
here.
that?
I saw it.
There you go, Elms.
Yeah, we've been
Nope.
told here that we've got to wear a mask. I mean, the problem is, you go into a bank with a mask on, you get arrested. So what the problem is? You know what I mean? What are you gonna do?
Don't go to the bank.
That's the problem, you see. And then the banks lose out. Then, you know, what I mean, you can't walk in with a face shield and say, "Can I have the money, please?" Well, what account is it? There's my card. You know what I mean? You scare the old ladies. You know what I mean?
We haven't been to our bank for months. We do the
Well-
picture. You take the picture for the deposit, and
Yeah.
deposits the check and all that. And
Well- we have to go regular as clockwork because every 4 or 5 weeks, but it's
Yep.
just this past 12 weeks we haven't had nothing in there to go in with.
right.
We've just been busy dealing with other things. So,
Yeah, in a few weeks I gotta move money from one bank to another because I had a CD in one bank, so I gotta move all that to the other bank.
but don't forget, Andrew, right? You live on a roof that you don't need to pay for hardly anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, the bank is in New York. I'm in South Carolina.
Well, Andrew, listen, right? Listen, Andrew. The day you have to pay for your gas, electricity, water, and rent, you have to start working with the bank and start getting things done properly. And that's the difficult thing.
Yeah, we're set up, Paul. Of course, we set this up
Oh,
years
yeah.
and years and years and years. We don't.
And that's the problem. UK government's not doing jack all to help anybody at the moment, and they want
No.
to it failing because we know we've got a second spike coming.
Well, my parents are switching banks because they're tired of this other bank where I had my CD.
Yeah. But the problem is, Andrew, you walk into a bank, you ask them to help you in the UK, they just tell you, I haven't got this, you haven't got that, you haven't got that. In the US, at least you've got some sensibility where you can, like my friend of mine said last night, he said you can walk into a bank, get professional help, and get everything you need, but you have to pay for it.
Here, now you don't always have to pay for them to help you with the
But then
bank.
apparently you get better service.
If you have an account there, then I think it's free.
But that means that's what I'm saying to you. You get better service than UK at the moment. UK banks don't just care about nobody else, but what profit margin they can make, which is normal for every bank. So where's James gone?
Yep. James L. I just got a text from him, said that something came up at his house and he had to leave urgently to get the matter settled, I guess. So he has some kind of family problem.
I hope he hasn't took the double shotgun with him.
Jim, is his wife at work, do you think? Or
I think she is at work and he's at home.
So there you go.
He'll be fine. He'll put on IG. I didn't see
Right.
the early today. Usually they're on.
He's a big boy. He can handle himself.
Doesn't he have 2 or 3 kids?
Who, James?
Yeah.
Nah, he's got dogs.
He's got
He's got one dog. Don't you pay attention to the people that
Baby.
you talk to?
Weren't we
Yeah, I
33
do.
yesterday?
Do you get better internet, Ian, or is it just a better camera?
It's the same setup I use every night, buddy.
Looks
Same
clearer
stuff.
than usual.
Clearer than usual. Well, it's my complexion. It's clearing up.
Yeah.
But it's all the
Is
grass.
that because you got a tan.
Dude, it's almost 10. It's almost 10 o'clock, and it's 88 degrees.
Yeah.
It was
74
97.
here.
It was 97, 98 today. Oh, I gotta show you. They revised the weather for next week. Yikes!
That means that it's going to be wet and miserable.
Yeah,
next
rain
week.
Oh,
every day.
No, hot.
That's what you're supposed to be.
Still not here. 90
Okay,
forecast
you ready?
today.
Monday 99, Tuesday 101, Wednesday 104, Thursday 102, Friday 97. And just to show you that I'm not lying,
104 is that's gonna be tough.
The problem with that heat is you can't do nothing in that heat.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
we'll mow our
You'll-
schedule just like we do.
You'll have to rest between it. You know what I mean?
Is that a dry
Lots
the
of
dry
fluids.
heat or the humid?
It's a dry heat.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll only be 15% humidity or something. But you just got to make sure you keep pumping fluids, keep cool. Um,
Do you see that
You know,
bloke?
but-
You may have not seen that in the news, but the other day he invented the shower car. So as soon as you sit down, you can press a button, you get a shower of water. And everyone said your car's going to get wet, but he said he's designed it to put a little like a bowl at the bottom of the seat, and it just drains out. I said that's stupid, but apparently it works. And apparently where he is in Dubai. So I said
It's
no
a-
bloody wonder.
It's a car.
Yeah, it's called the shower car.
So you put your car under, it washes your car.
No. Him himself, as he sat in the driving seat, he has a shower above his head, literally a shower head, and it sprinkles the water on your head.
In the
That's
car.
Interesting
car.
concept, but I'm
In the
not sure
car.
how many people are actually going to buy into that.
I don't know, but put it this way, it's got an ice box, basically massive, like on the seat at the back. It's got ice in it. It's got water in it. It's got a pump on it, and basically it keeps him cool. And he says all it does is drain down to the bottom and literally onto the thing, and it dries pretty quickly apparently.
Well,
In
'cause
Dubai, what do you expect? They're all nutcases.
as you know, Dubai is pretty damn hot.
I was there for 2 weeks. I know it. It was like, yeah. And then
Were you
Bangladesh
doing
for 2 weeks.
were you doing electrician?
No, I went to a wedding as a photographer.
See, you could still have a photography business.
You can't have one without insurance and licenses now in the
Oh,
UK, and I
insurance.
can't get either. Because under the regulations, you have to be POD checked. And I can't pass it because I'm not healthy enough.
If you and Joe had more money, would you move to,
Bam.
say, the US?
Well, I would move anywhere but the UK because at the moment, UK is on a sinking ship. It's like Titanic right now.
The question is, would he move close to Steve?
No, I would rather go in the middle.
Speaking of
just
Steve, Sparky, you saw what happened to the finger?
Oh, I know what's happened to his finger. He can't pick his nose down.
All I could say is, ouch.
No wonder I can't see.
You got a glass on backwards?
Oh my gosh. No, so at the end of the day we got done mowing and I had to go adjust the sprinklers on the one property. I got soaked. My socks are still wet, as a matter of fact. And then my shirt's still wet too, so it's cleaning my glasses. But I didn't clean my glasses.
Uh-oh.
No.
Mr. Elms, welcome aboard, sir. What's up?
Right.
Time Master.
We got a Time Master legend up here.
And there we go.
We have the legend.
Look at that beard getting thicker and thicker.
Hey, Jim, right, remember this. Eden went down on it, he got a bird. Eden went down, he got a bird. No, don't worry about it.
Wow.
On her underside and cleaned her out real good. Oh, yeah. Sharpened her edges. Oh, yeah.
He knows where the engine is buttered, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. I'm glad that you cleared that up here, Sparky.
That's why you don't see Andrew one, you know what I mean?
I'm actually to see the Sodfather over here getting the other Time Master going.
Dude.
Winter project, huh?
No, Josh, I have got a gigantic pile of parts out there. The only thing I forgot to order was the idler pulleys for the time belt. I got to get those, and I've got a whole new mower. It's ready. It's sitting there. Everything's there. Oh, and a spring. I need to order a spring.
Motor strong, everything good to go?
Yeah.
Spring.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm okay, got it. Sorry, I was conducting some business for my other YouTube channel. Yeah, I ran it already, Josh. It runs fine.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
and
I was
actually, I
gonna,
think
you
it
order
has.
the spring. Can you order winter instead?
No, I don't want winter yet. And if I am correct, Josh, looking at the wear and tear on the rigs, this one has less hours than the one I'm mowing with now.
Nice.
It just got abused harder.
Wow.
I'm just glad when I got mine that I ordered that hour meter, so it is completely accurate. It's like missing like maybe an hour, so I'm like I already know in my head I'm the only owner. It's 1 hour off. Big deal.
I think we're
You
putting
didn't tell him the story about the
20.
tall yard you were telling us earlier.
I think he
That
was
you used
listening.
the Dixon.
I heard it.
I used the Dixon today, man. That was a foot tall with clippings from last time I got mowed 2 weeks ago. It was ridiculous.
Yep.
Let me see. I bet you I'm putting. Let me look at my schedule real quick, Josh. Tell me how many hours I'm putting a week on mine.
Well, my Toro Time Master has hit 27 hours. Yeah, 27.
So there's.
So you're thinking of getting another mower, huh?
Cut a lot of grass with it too. It's hard to believe. It's like a whole day's worth of cutting straight. If you think about it, and then some. Like I could totally do that with some energy drinks. Just keep cutting.
So you're thinking of a 36?
Yes, I am. The mower payment. The mower's looking at like 46 to 4,900, depending on what I add to it, and I can like put a good down payment on it if I get, finance like $500 to $1,000, and pay like 80 to 120 bucks a month for it. I'm like, well, that's
There you go.
easy.
What color is it?
Make double payments and then get my winter payments done when I'm not making money.
I'm curious. What color is it?
It is red.
Yeah, it's a dark red.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'm probably, Josh, just rough looking at my schedule. I'm putting about run time on the mower, about 2.5 hours a week, maybe a little bit more, something right in there.
Just straight cut time if you add it up, yeah.
Yeah, run time on the motor, and everything else, strict cutting time. A couple of the properties that I used to mow with the Time Master, I'm now mowing with the 36 because one of them's got a border all the way around it, and I lift the border up out so I can get the 36 in there where we used to lift the Time Master over it. But yeah, about 2.5 hours a week is all.
Seriously, with some properties, the 30-inch Toro versus the 36 Skag, yeah, you're standing, it's a lot easier, it's a lot faster. But really, if you're hustling, that Toro Time Master can keep up.
So we have one property that is just under a 1/4 acre, well watered, it's fertilized, it grows like crazy. And last week I tried, in the spring I mowed it with the 36 stand on. Then it got to going too fast, and so we had to bag it because we just couldn't get rid of the clippings.
Yep.
Last week I mowed it with 36 stand on again, and this thing's got a bazillion obstacles in the way. It's a hard lawn to mow. And I triple cut it. We still had to blow the whole thing off. And I'm like, oh man, it took us longer. I should have just done it with the Time Master and bagged it.
Would it have been easier just to use the Dixon?
The Dixon won't fit. Dixon's 44 inch. You can't get it in the backyard. And then this week we mowed it with the Time Master, and I looked at it, slowed down just a little bit because it's been 100 degrees. And I put the mulch plug in. I said, mulch that sucker. Got her done. One pass, mulched up with the Time Master. But you're pushing a lawnmower and it's 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, I was doing that yesterday.
That's hard on you.
You're not really, in my opinion, you're just kind of walking and leaning on a handle.
Yeah, it is, but it's still easier to stand on a mower.
That's true.
Yeah, but I'll run the Time
You
Master.
can put an air conditioning unit on your mower, can't you? You can put a massive fan on the front of it, in the face, you know what I mean?
Well,
Right.
I got most of my footage with the B-Ride 2 on. Little J and I have tackled that quite a few times now. And with the B-Ride, I'm probably there like 12 minutes. But me and little Jay just pushing and using the Toro and all that and trimming, we're probably there 26, 27 minutes top, start to finish, which is damn good. I mean, we kill it. Me and him get out there and just cut this, you know.
That's pretty good considering it's to you.
So it's
That-
funny for the pushing part. That's the reason why I bid it that way and accepted it. But Fecto's been a great help with it. He loves to help me on it because it's a big open area.
That Laura wants to get the other Time Master going and throw it in the trailer because, like that one property I just described, if we had the Time Master going on both of them, because we got 3 people now. If we had 2 Time Masters going,
You're cutting 60 inches with just those 2 mowers. I mean,
one go in the front yard, one go in the backyard,
fat.
one guy trimming, we'd cut probably 15 minutes off that yard. Because the guy trimming and edging, they're just standing around waiting for the Time Master to finish up so it could blow off.
yep.
You
Right.
know? So I gotta get that done. I don't know, dude.
Well, you got experience. We're like,
I did change the oil in the Time Master. So when I got it, I changed the oil, Josh.
5 hour. I did
yep,
my 5 hour.
and I just changed it. And I don't know how much time was on it, but I was changing oil and I pulled it out. And it was starting to get some color in it. And I said, you know what, dude, it's 20 ounces of oil. Whoop-de-doo, change the oil. So done.
Yeah.
You tip it up. When you got it tipped up, you scrape out the deck, sharpen the blades, put them back on.
Yep.
Put her back down, put oil on it.
Sounds like a typical lady, that does.
Yeah.
Only qualm I
Okay,
have. Like it takes 2-3 pulls to start that bad boy sometimes in the heat, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's never been doing that before.
I haven't had an issue. None. I've not even vapor locked
But
it.
it does, yes, but
Is it a carb issue?
quite possibly. Air pump is clean. I checked it. You know, I've got like 27 hours on it, so I checked it. It's still in good shape. Tapped it out a bit, but you know.
Well, you're an engineer, Elms,
I
you'll
mean,
be fine.
It could be just hot, just you know.
Iron Elms, what is the progress report on your gator blades on your Time Master? Are they doing pretty good?
It's off. I took them off because it was too wet of a season. I jumped the gun on my orb on one of my gator blades, so I was like, yeah, throw them on. And it was just springtime, and things were growing really fast. Things were really wet, and those blades were chopping things up so fine it was making puree. And my deck was just clogging after 2-3 passes. I'm like, this is crazy. So I went back to the OEM blades, and everything's fine. But things are drying up now. Those gator blades would probably be tip top. But in the springtime, when I did the full discharge on the mower, and those gator blades with the high lip shot that grass
Right.
you 10 foot.
Yeah.
It was just out that deck, and it was perfect. That Toro Time Master is perfect for discharge with those gator blades and some tall stuff. It shoots it. So thumbs up on that.
I'd like to see, Josh, how they do when it's dry, mulching, and then with leaves this fall compared to the
I'm waiting for that
OEM.
one too. That's testing footage. Yeah.
Right.
I think Elms is just, even when after he buys his next mower, I think he's still gonna be in love with his
I'm
first
Time
Time
Master.
Master.
Little J will be using it because there's not going to be no room on my trailer for a push mower. So it's going to be the Stander and the Toro trimmers and blower, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's about the room I'll have, unless I load up a push mower in the bed of my truck just in case, like as a backup. Something
Right.
happens.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea at all. It'd be shoot, dude. I knew you were gonna get a mower. You get a big mower, 36 plus the 30. Baby,
Well, I'm telling you.
it's
And
all over.
that Bradley 36 has a 25 horse Briggs on it, and yeah, people have their things with Briggs, this and that, but hey, my Toro's got a Briggs on it, works great. 25 horse on a 36 standard.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of power. I mean,
Well,
this
you know-
is a 19.
Yeah,
Right?
you running Josh's. Mine's the 19 carbureted Cowie, and that thing don't slow down, man.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun.
I've literally cut 8 inches of wet grass off, so I'm cutting 11, 12-inch grass down to 3.
Right.
Side discharging at full speed, and that thing just and it don't hardly slow down.
Well, Barnes will tell you, he'll tell you that his Skag B-Ride 236 will cut better than his right all day long.
Better than his what?
Couple things I
Which
found
one?
out. The 36 likes the Gator blades better than the 52. Okay. The 36 leaves a cleaner cut with the Gator blades than the 52 does.
Right.
So I would say that the 36 it's just in the Gator blade, it's just like a match made in heaven.
The deck has so much room in that 36. I've inspected it and looked. I'm like, man, there's just so much area in there, and the thing just cuts so pristine.
Yeah, as you alluded to, Elms, it has something to do with the shape of the underside of the deck.
Yeah, I like my 36. I really do. It is a little rougher riding than the 52. The 52 rides like a Cadillac compared to that 36. and that 36, and that 36 is real sensitive in the controls. A little touch makes a big difference on that thing. Where the 52 it's a bigger boat, so the steerage, it takes a little longer to get it to move around. I mean, it's still responsive, but it's not as nimble as that 36. That 36 is just wicked quick.
I got on a little bit of an incline. It was like a very small incline, and I'm like, whoa, I really got to lean into it with this 37. It's like, I felt the change,
What am I at now, Josh? I think I'm at 130 hours on that 36, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. I use it every day, man. Every day.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Pecto, if you're watching, whatever. But he's been a godsend letting me doing the demos on it, man. And yeah, he's got me spoiled. I got to have something. Well, he even directed me towards the Bradley mower because it's so efficient for what I'm doing and it fits my needs, my financing, my budget, and it'll get it done.
Yep,
Did
I've looked at them.
find you a deal on it?
No, you buy from with Bradley. You buy from the manufacturer direct, Andrew.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's in Illinois here, Bradley, Illinois.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Holy crap! You could go pick it up and save.
Mower, so I'm gonna go home state town and.
How far are you
Illinois.
from
Oh my
where
god!
Bradley's made, Elms?
I could actually drive up there and pick it up.
Yeah.
So like 10 minutes?
No shipping. No, it'd probably be a few hour drive from where I'm at, but
Oh, okay.
no need for the shipping costs, none of that. I'll just go get it and like, hey.
So it's partway towards Chicago then.
Yeah, up north.
Interesting.
I read some reviews on it. People complained that, it doesn't have an hour meter initially, and it's hard to fill the gas tank. Well, I mean, you'll find a way. I mean, it doesn't have the bells and whistles for the pricing that it has because it is what it is, but it has, it's good to go. Otherwise,
I think that I looked seriously hard at them. I did. For the money, I don't think you can beat them for the money.
Be right back. Right.
And they've made improvements over the last few years to what some of the guys on YouTube were reviewing. They've updated them and changed a few things and made them better. Biggest complaint that I see now is the gas tank location.
Yeah.
You gotta pull the pad off to get, and that's it. And of course, there's no hour meter. But what does an hour meter cost you, dude? $10?
Hey, Ranger.
Yeah. What's up, Handy?
But yeah, for the money,
I think it'll suit me well. The kind of properties that I cut, I think it'll be perfect.
Mm-hmm. And there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing wrong with the 36. 36 can get through a small gate and mow a backyard and then turn around and mow a 2-acre property. It's going to take you longer, but it will get it done. A 52 won't fit in that backyard. So, I've mowed some pretty big properties.
25 horsepower motor though. Come on.
Yeah,
That's good for 36.
I've mowed a couple acres with my 36 before, and it takes a little longer, a few more passes. But I'll tell you this: I like the look. I like the look of the narrower stripes when there's multiples of them. Then I do the wider stripes.
Yeah,
I do.
Andrew's getting punched too.
Eden, couldn't you put 2 passes to make it a double wide stripe?
it
You
sucks.
do, yeah.
I have the money right now to go get something going, but I'm in a conundrum where I have to move here shortly. So yeah, things are on halt at the moment. That's why I said 2021.
If I remember right, Josh, the blades, you can order Bobcat blades and they'll fit that mower.
Nice.
I think. Do some research on that. Because I think you can get like gator blades for them. You just got to order them from a Bobcat. Same mower. I don't know. I remember researching
There's a dealer 41 miles away from me. So that's not that bad of a drive. I mean, that's a little, hey, gonna make an event out of it.
Yeah.
That's not far.
So,
Now my Cub Cadet 36 only had a 14 horse Kohler on it.
Ain't that crazy?
And it cut good at 14 horse, so 25.
Do you still have it?
What did the
I can't believe that.
what was
I
it?
cannot
Was it like a 10 horse or 14? I can't remember.
Dude, I cannot see that, Josh.
Hey, Float.
Thank you, Float.
Happy birthday, Ranger Pokey.
Happy birthday, Ranger.
My
Happy birthday,
V-Ride
Ranger.
2. Yeah, Ranger.
See
Happy
what?
birthday.
You can't see what, Eden?
I can say my V-Ride 236 has a 19 horse, which is the same as Jeff's.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've never bogged that thing down.
That's what
And
he's.
I've cut some serious crap with that thing.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if a 25 horse would just destroy the mower over time because it's too much power. You know, like
Oh
pulleys tear up.
My brand new 52 inch has a
Overpowered.
fuel injected 25 horse on it.
Mm-hmm.
On my 52 inch. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I looked it up, man. Go look up Bradley mowers. That's there. 25.
Oh yeah.
years.
No, I believe you.
It's crazy because, like I said,
48.
my
You can get a
Cub only
48
had
inch
14
for like
horse.
$5,000. You put a good
Wow.
down payment down on that and get approved, man. You're paying like $80-$100 a month for it. I mean, that's so doable. You know why I know it's doable? Because I have a Snap-on truck account and I pay that off, so I know I could pay for a mower. I'll just pick up a couple more yards and dedicate the profit from them yards to the payment.
Right.
Done. And then double payment all summer, and then year's covered.
Thank you, everyone. Just 500 in the casino and coming in on the.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ranger.
He's having fun.
Ranger, are you in
That's what it
Las
says.
Vegas?
That's what it says.
Are you in Las
Right.
Vegas, Ranger?
It's just 500 at casino and come on to the group.
He's having fun, Andrew. He's having fun.
I just landed another big contract. Boom.
Awesome.
There you go.
Not mowing. This is my other YouTube channel.
Doing reviews?
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, I will post a picture in our group. You're part of that too, aren't you, Josh? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Watch this. I'll put a picture in there, guys.
Your key.
My custom. There it is, right there. That's the name of my other business, by the way, guys. And my other nickname. I'm Dougie Fresh.
Very fresh. Wow.
That's another business I got started. Don't ask me.
Right.
I don't know. I'm a glutton for punishment. So those are my custom bags that a guy
yeah.
just made me and is sending them to me for a review, and he asked if I wanted my logo on them. I'm like, heck yeah! So he put my logo
There you
on
go.
there. They look good.
Slurpee cornhole.
Slurpee, yeah, Slurpee cornhole. So yeah. So it's getting to be a pretty good thing. I'm starting to get some following. My subscriber count's coming up. I'm getting about 1,000, 2,000 views on each video that I'm making weekly now. A couple thousand views. And it's getting to be noticed a little bit in the community. So the manufacturers are noticing it now, and they're saying, hey, can I send something out to you so we can get some reviews done?
Really?
And so I have got crap coming, free crap like crazy, but it's not free. It's just for review. I'm gonna stockpile it, and then I'm gonna do a online auction, and the proceeds are gonna get donated to a youth organization. I'm not keeping the money. It's going to the youth. That's what it is. So, Flo, honestly, do you want me to be honest, buddy? I love your videos, bro. You know that. It's the person you were talking about I'm not so keen on. So I'll leave it at that. I didn't watch your video once I found out who it was about.
Guess I'll have to watch it later to find out. Huh?
Yeah, and I think and Flo, you know the backstory on that, so I'll just leave it at that. No, unless I was... Oh, too late, I already said. Sorry. Unless I misconstrued what the video was about. I didn't really pay attention once I found out who it was about, and then I left. So, but, you know, I'll watch every one of your videos, buddy, except that one. Because I love folk videos. Dude, we need some... I need the ninja, not ninja, not that ninja, but I need the floating like a butterfly, dancing like a bee lawnmower guy back. Those movies were awesome, dude. Remember those videos? Floats.
Oh, his beginning video.
Yeah, we'll call him karate.
Oh.
His karate videos with the mowers and stuff.
Mm.
Oh, that was
Oh
one
my
of his
gosh.
first ones.
I showed those to Laura, and she was cracking up laughing. And we got done, and she goes, "What did I just watch? It was awesome." They were awesome videos, Float. Just saying, buddy. They were very awesome videos. I watched me some Float videos.
There you go.
I watch every one of Float's videos. I don't watch Andrew's. No, I'm just kidding. So that paving they were doing the other day, Andrew, is that around the house there?
Yeah, we're still waiting for them to finish. It's been a month. It's been a month since they did that, and I don't know what's going on.
So, Jim, did you finish your week out?
Overpriced.
No, I got one more due tomorrow. I couldn't get it today. I just didn't have enough time.
So you got to go.
I got rained on, and I got up late, so all that kind of played a role of not getting done today. It'd been nice though. I had Friday off, but I'll get it tomorrow.
Right.
Or today, I should say.
We're taking tomorrow off. We're not mowing because it's going to be 99 or 100 degrees, and we're going to do it Saturday morning. Just because, why should I go mow at 100 degrees for 3 hours when I can just do it Saturday morning at 70 degrees? So we're just going to do it Saturday morning, go out at 8, be done before noon, and yeah.
Right.
It'll be cool. So we're gonna go ahead and take tomorrow evening off.
There you go.
Are you gonna take her to dinner?
Andrew, we don't go out, dude. We're social distancing,
or do
man.
takeout or something?
We had Domino's tonight. Does that count?
Do something even more special than usual?
Domino's and a milkshake.
That sounds interesting. That sounds
honestly,
interesting combination.
honestly, Andrew, we're probably be so tired to have a night off, we'll probably just fall asleep.
Right.
Or you two could
we
just
work
watch a
hard,
movie.
dude. Yeah, well, if I could stay awake, I would.
Netflix.
Although I need to go. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, buddy. We'll see. Maybe we'll see what tomorrow night brings. There's usually some kind of, emergency someplace that we have to go put fires out. Sprinklers break, or client needs help with something, or who knows what. Oh, I know what.
Something always pops.
I'm not taking tomorrow night off. I have to go adjust the sprinklers at one of my clients' house. Crap. I forgot all about that.
Uh-oh.
She's got a couple
Light just
brown.
came up.
Shoot. Well, I'm not mowing tomorrow night, but I only have to work for half an hour.
Right. Easy
Hey,
jobs, though.
Hopefully you don't get soaked doing it in the process.
Well,
Yeah.
he loves getting soaked. It's hot out there.
Float, please don't take any offense to that. That's not against you, buddy.
Right.
I love your videos. No, so Andrew, when it gets this hot, little brown spots start showing up in the yard. It's because they're not getting a complete coverage with the sprinklers.
Yeah.
Or the sprinkler needs readjusted. And one of my very particular clients has a couple spots showing up, and I pointed them out to her, and she says, "Yeah, could you fix that for me?" And I was right in the middle of my mow schedule. I mow her on Mondays, and I said, "I will this weekend." So I got to go down Friday, which means I have to turn on every single zone and adjust every single sprinkler and go through them all. So I will. It'll take me 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, I've got to get my guy to come out.
He's back.
Because a few months ago we got some fungus and never got rid of it. So we're just getting rid of it.
I charge my clients that want me to adjust their sprinklers the same amount of money, which is equivalent to their mow. So if it's a $35 yard, I charge them $35 to adjust all their sprinklers.
There you go.
Actually, that's a cheaper price compared to what certain other guys would charge.
Right. It's reasonable. It's really reasonable. And then as I'm on their property and I see one sprinkler out of whack, I can tell because there's like a little brown spot showing up or something like that. I'll just stop, walk in there, turn the sprinkler on, get it up and adjust it. So it's just like a one-time fee. And then the rest of the year, I just take care of them. If it just needs a little touch here and there, I'll just do it. But that's why I have the very disconcerting clientele. They want it just right, and that's why they hire me.
Toast?
It's my niche, man.
Your second niche.
That's my niche.
Because you have your primary niche is mowing. Your secondary niche is irrigation.
No, my niche is the very picky client. That's my niche.
Yeah.
The very picky people. That's who I deal with every day. Because they want everything just so, and they all have their little pet peeves, and I make sure it's done right so that, their OCDC doesn't flare up. I mean, we don't want them, having a mental breakdown because there's a blade of grass out of the way.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That's why they hire me. That's why they
I'll use dynamite instead then.
Right? But they do. They'll ask me, "Hey, could you do this?" Yeah, $25. I'm not doing it for free.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't expect that, Or now they almost. That's once I get them trained. They say, "Hey, Doug, how much are you going to charge me to do that?" Or after a while, they just go, "Hey, could you just take care of that? I don't care what it costs."
I think it was Ray. One of the customers had a tree next to the driveway, and the branch was going way over the driveway, so he made an extra like least $30 just to cut the branch.
Sure, man. I'm not scared.
Standing from the mower with a chainsaw.
Mhm.
You gotta
Yep.
pay for that equipment somehow.
Yep. I typically don't do a whole lot of tree work because I don't like to leave the ground. If I can get to it from the ground, I'll do it. Hedges, yep. Roses, I cut all them back.
But you say the roses for your missus?
They're done flowering by then. They're dying off. All I do, and I tell them, look, I don't trim roses the right way, but I knock them back. I use my hedge trimmers, and I just go, wonk, done.
Yeah. That's the easiest way to do it.
Mhm. And then you got to wear good gloves because you're going to get poked picking them all up.
Oh yeah, big old thorns on those suckers.
Mhm.
Those things are pricklier than anything.
Oh heck yeah!
Except certain vines, Jim.
Let me tell you the story last year, Andrew. This lady's putting her house on the market, and she wants a spring cleanup done because she's going to have somebody come over and take pictures to put it on the market. Fair enough. So I show up, I look at it, and it's got twirly birds all over it, and there's flower beds everywhere, and they all need blown out because they didn't do a fall cleanup on it. And I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, son of a gun. And I said, it wasn't that big, though. It wasn't that big of a property. I said, $200. And she's like, oh, okay, that'll work. Go ahead and do it. And then she asked me, she goes, well, do you guys weed flower beds? Because her front flower beds had grass and weeds and crap growing all up in it. I said, look, I am not getting on my hands and knees to weed a flower bed. I don't have time for that. I just can't do it. But you could talk to Laura.
I don't.
Because Laura might do it. Because she might do it. So she talks to it, and Laura says, I tell you what I'll do. She says, I'll give you 4 hours, $60 an hour to hand pull all them flower beds. $240. She made $240 for weeding the flower beds, and I made $200 for cleaning up the whole 90% of the rest of the property.
So you made $440.
We did. We made $440 in 4 hours.
It's about $100 an hour.
I got done. It took me 3 hours to clean the property up and get everything hauled out. And then the last hour, I was on my hands and knees helping Laura. We finished out the flower beds. So, yep. $440, it was about 4.5 hours total. It was a big cleanup, man.
Have you guys considered the hula hoe?
A stirrup hoe?
A hula hoe, it's like a sort of like a mulch rag, but for weeds.
Yeah, we have a stirrup hoe. It's the same thing. It comes down from the handle, and then it goes, and it's straight, and it's like a knife down there. You just skirt it underneath the dirt.
Yeah,
that might be cuts off the plant. Mm-hmm.
Heard that from deputy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have one of those we use. We don't maintain a whole lot other. I do a little bit of flower bed work, like in my big commercial that you guys see. All those hedges, that hedge trimming video I did the other day, all them flower beds, we maintain all those. Yeah, we do a little bit of flower bed maintenance. But
you're tired, Jim.
Well, yeah, I'm always tired.
That's what you get when you get old.
But I'm telling you, I'd rather mow in 110 degrees on a riding lawnmower than I would on my hands and knees pulling weeds out of a flower bed at any temperature. I do not like pulling weeds.
I don't like pulling weeds. I don't mind using a power washer.
Right.
Pulling weeds? Nah, forget that. Pay the kids to do it.
I do. My daughter.
I prefer power washing over pulling vines out of the woods.
Oh dear.
We don't have vines here, Andrew. So.
Well, we're part of the woods was just covered in vines, so we had to pull it out. So if we did have to put a compost pile back there, we could.
Cool.
Plus,
Closest.
we couldn't see. Plus, we couldn't see the border stake, so
Mm.
we don't always know where the border is.
I don't know. Interesting.
Sure is.
Definitely. I see Float's been in, Andy Stars has been in, Elms has gone off to the relaxed mode.
No,
Yeah.
he dropped out. Well,
Do
I
many
can't wait.
properties
So
use
he's
a
going to get his
rock as a
Bradley
property
mower
marker?
next year?
Mm-hmm.
Bradley mower with 25 HP Briggs strand, huh?
That's a
That's gonna tear
humongous,
some grass.
humongous
Oh
motor
my
for
God.
36. Oh my gosh.
25 horsepower for a
As I
36
said, my
mower?
Cub was only 14.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Crazy.
Jim, that's twice the power.
I know.
My
I
fit-
know.
My 52's 25.
Yeah. My 48's a 25. My 60 inch is a 27.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
crazy.
like 25 is the standard size.
36 or 25. It's crazy.
Is that
Nuts,
correct?
dude.
Is 25 horsepower is a standard size?
For a 48 inch. Not for a 36. That's crazy. That's nuts, man. A 36 inch is like an
Well-
18 or 19 horse.
Yeah, 48 or 52, but
He may
Yeah.
be just a little bit crazy.
I don't know. That's
Jim might be.
now by today's standards. 10 years ago, a 48 ran on 20 horse. You know, it's just
Yeah,
the motors are bigger and more powerful now than they were in the past. So
Yeah, it was horse and cart then in them days, wasn't it? Horse and cart.
right, yeah.
Jim knows that one.
NSI.
well, this one's just a
I
little
don't know
bit
a damn
crazy.
thing.
Well, I'll say you do. I'll say what happened, right? You're just a time traveller. You're like, you know how to use a horse, you know what I mean?
I tell you, the 25, the fuel injection
Come and go.
25 on the 52 is loosening up. It's getting broke in, and you can tell because it's running smoother. When you hit thick stuff, it doesn't bog down as much. It's got more power. It's starting to break in, and it's breathing a little easier. And yeah, I tell you what, that thing can flat mow. Holy cow!
Once it's broken down, I'm sure you'll have no trouble whatsoever.
Yeah, I think we just hit 20 hours on it. 20 and a half or something like that. 20.9. I don't know. I have to look at it. But right over.
Was it 50 that is the end of the braking period?
No. Well, I don't know. The first oil change was at 20. I didn't wait that long. I changed it at like 15. And then the next oil change I will do at 50 hours. So then I'll have 35 hours on that oil change. And then after that, I'll be every 50 hours I change the oil. Although they only recommend 100 in the book, I do it at 50.
You've got to keep it lubricated, haven't you? That's the problem.
Well, the poor things run at 3,600 RPM all day long in dusty and nasty conditions. And, 2 quarts of oil and a filter is $20. And, 50 hours that's quite a while.
It will fly by about 50 hours.
Well, considering the lifetime of a mower, 50 hours is just a drop in the bucket.
Right.
A tiny drop.
For $20-$25, I can get fresh oil in it. I'm not gonna. I don't cheap out on that stuff.
Well, I wish you would say that to Jim when he gets up in the morning. You know what I mean? He needs some WD-40.
I do.
If I were you, I would not either cheap out on that.
No. Do you go 100 on yours, Jim?
WD-40 for what? My chair?
No, for you.
No.
Jim, do you do 100-hour intervals on your oil changes?
Yep, every 100 hours
100
after the
hours.
break-in oil's been done, then we start doing the 100 hours in each mower. The mower will tell me when it needs oil change.
Yeah. I just,
Yeah.
man, I just can't wait that long. That 50 comes up and I'm like, I'm changing it. I do.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Was
Both of my Pro Z's is going to be named oil changes here shortly.
Yeah. We'll see.
Was it flash before you, Jim, or does it do an alarm? Or
And a big,
A little light comes on of mine.
no, it
flashes.
just flashes on there. Change
Okay.
oil soon.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
mine flashes.
On the Cub 50, I used to have it had a little red light that flashed every 50 hours on that one.
my old 42-inch
But we don't have that
Craftsman,
anymore.
just flash change oil on the little dial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all good. I don't even know if I'll get 100 hours on the 52 this year because I bought it pretty late in the season. We'll see.
Did you get a better deal because they didn't want to get it out the door?
No.
Because sometimes if they really want it out the door, they'll cut some off.
Not with COVID.
Yeah.
Their supplies are running a little short on some items because they can't manufacture them. They were shut down.
I heard
That and the price of steel is going up because they're not bringing it in from China anymore. And the prices of mowers are going up.
No Chinesium. There's no more Chinesium for a while.
I heard that for some of deputy stuff, he has to go to other counties and other states just to bring in equipment so he can keep working.
Yep. Yep. It's hard getting parts right now. Pieces parts. I hope nothing breaks because you might not be able to find a new part. You might have to go find a used one off eBay or something.
Because to get in the state, it's a while to get in the state from where he is.
I almost broke a weed eater tonight purposely.
Just to buy another?
Yes, because I'm tired of that one. It is finicky. It doesn't like the heat. It doesn't like the cold. It doesn't like anything. And it's my newest one, and it just runs like crap.
How old is it?
It's got 1.5 years on it.
So it's out of warranty then, right?
It runs if you can get it started. I've adjusted the carburetor 1,000 different times. I've done everything I've known to mankind to it. It just runs like crap. Where my other one, which is a 2014 model, the same weed eater runs tip top.
Only thing I could think of is difference in the way it takes fuel into the system.
You got me, dude. It's the same weed eater. Same motor, same carburetor, same spark plug, same shaft, same head, same everything. It's just one's 5 years newer than the other. And the newer one runs like crap.
So I know a 5-year difference could be a design difference.
Well, I'll wrap it around a tree here this year sometime, I'm sure. Because it's going to piss me off to the point where I'm just going to break it. So I have no option. I will have to go get a new one. But right now I keep telling myself, well, it's still running. At least it's running.
Right.
But, well, see, it's relegated to blade edger duty. The other one's the trimmer. This one I run the blade edger because they're both in the PAS system.
Yeah.
And we put it in the blade edger just because it's a piece of crap and don't want to run right and whatever. Well, tonight I had to put the trimmer head on it because we're doing that one new cleanup, that new property, and we needed to get both trimmers going so we could knock the job out. Well, it's just a dog. It's a pile of crap. So the old one runs great. The new one doesn't run so great. I don't know. It's not. I don't know.
Is it worth bringing it to somebody, have them have
Not after I wrap
bought
around
it?
a tree. I'll feel much better when I do that. I think I just got a lemon, honestly, Andrew. I think I just got a
Yeah.
lemon. I don't know what it is.
It
I've
sounds like
taken the carburetor's clean. I've taken it apart, make sure nothing was plugged up. Everything's perfect. It's just does not run as good as the old one. So, oh well.
that's just weird. How two weed eaters, the same exact model, 2 different
Right?
years,
Exactly.
are acting totally different
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
they'd
Laura,
like to.
with
and
the
Laura
same
took
engine.
the old one, the one that runs good, and that's hers, and nobody gets to touch it but her. Don't you touch my weed eater? That's my weed eater.
Does
Okay,
she
then.
change the filter on it and whatnot on it?
Oh no, that's my department.
Well, he's the
See?
engineer, isn't he?
I'm the
So she
mechanic.
does let you touch it.
Yeah. When something needs done, like putting new line in it. I ran out of line. Could you reload it? Oh my
Probably because
gosh.
you're quicker
I
at
am.
turning it.
I am. No, I'm gonna go buy Steel 94s. I'm just gonna go buy new weed eaters.
Would an auto reloader be faster than just going like this?
Speed feeds are pretty fast, Andrew. Man, hey, ask Jim. That Jim. The speed feed 400 are fast.
I can reload mine less than 30 seconds. Can you?
It's pretty
Yeah.
quick.
It's fast. They're fast, man.
Put the sucker in a hole, line it up, and twist like crazy, and go back to work in 30 seconds.
That kid
Can you
today.
do that, Andrew?
I couldn't. No.
There you go.
That kid today who's used to the steel, the 25-2, whatever it is.
You know Mick Mowers, everybody?
Yeah,
Mick
I know
Mowers.
Mick. Yeah. That was his calendar that he did for his son.
Yeah. Fantastic guy. Absolutely mad. Crazy guy, but fantastic.
Sparky, how did that finally end up coming to you?
Rider boy.
Where did that get lost?
No, he had 100 of them, I think.
Yeah.
And Sparky was the recipient of one of the 100.
Yeah, because my missus wanted one. Don't know why she wanted one, but she did.
Well, she wanted to see Mick in all his glory.
That kid today, Andrew, is used to the steels. He ran out of trimmer line, and he comes walking back, and he's tearing the head apart. I said, no, put that cap back on. He's like, what? And I walked in, and I pull out 30 feet of line because I run the 80,000s. And I said, watch. And I put it in the head, and I wrapped it all up. And I go, there you go. And he goes, holy crap. I like that. Because, you're not taking the spool out and rewinding the spool, putting it back in. Yeah, that speed feed is just awesome.
That speed feed is awesome.
It is. It's a time saver. Now, I will say Barnes says that he can reload his steel caps pretty darn fast. I don't know what that means, but he says it's not much slower than a speed feed, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I suppose if I spent years and years with a steel head, I'd probably get pretty efficient at it as well. But
yeah, practice.
Mm-hmm.
Will there be another generation of speed feed?
Oh, I don't know how they can improve on what they got. That is an awesome head, man.
So I just know every so many years they come out with something.
Did you see that one that John Deere did? I don't know if you know anything about Eden, but I know nothing about it before anyone says anything.
Okay.
It's got a green thing, and basically you turn the mower on, and when you put it in the wire, it winds up itself. And I'm like, you're crazy. You're absolutely nuts.
Ego has one too. It's the power feed head.
Ego.
Yeah, so you put the line in, and then you push the button, and it winds the line up for you. Yeah, it's actually, and you see it on a lot of battery operated equipment.
Yeah.
Not the gas powered, but the battery operated, because they use the battery power to do it. It's a great concept. Really great concept.
I
I was
saw
like, what? When I first saw that, I was like, what?
Sparky,
Yeah,
have
my-
you seen the power behind the Ego push mower? Battery power?
Mm-hmm.
My father-in-law has the self-propelled Ego 21-inch, and I mowed his 4/10 of an acre with it last year. And that sucker can flat mulch. It does good. It grabs that other gear. So if it starts bogging down, it kicks the up to a higher RPM.
Right.
It's a pretty impressive mower.
I saw on Stanley Dirt Monkey's video, and that thing can do some serious grass.
Mhm.
And he was cutting at least grass that was at least 5 feet tall.
I'll tell you the two things I didn't like about it, Andrew. It mowed, great quality product. One thing I didn't like was its lighter weight, so it was harder to keep it going in a straighter direction because when it hit a bump, it would move more.
Right.
And then the other part, he got the self-propelled model, and you hit the switch to make it go, and it's just like any other battery-powered equipment. You hit the switch, and there's a half a second delay. So when I'm used to turning a corner and flipping that sucker around and hitting the go button so it could take off, and then I'll step in behind it and follow it. Well, when you let off that, you go to turn and you hit the button, you take in a half a step while you're running into the darn thing because it hadn't got out of the way yet. There's that little bit of delay there, and you have to learn to hit the go button sooner than you normally would on a gas mower.
Something made me chuckle the other day. I was watching a video on YouTube. It's called Practical Jokes or something, right? The gardener, right, has put like fake grass down. It looked real, looked nice. This gardener come across and said, "I'll mow it, no problems at all." And he tried mowing freaking plastic grass. Stupid idiot.
He's not a gardener then. Oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah, and I thought it was a practical joke, but at the end of it, they all come out and said, "Look, mate, you didn't know what you was doing, I guess."
Yeah.
That was on the Just for Laughs Practical Jokes UK.
Wow.
Not bad.
So yeah, I like it, Andrew. I really do. I think as a residential mower, it is, dude. It's awesome.
To me, that mower seems stronger than its competitor, the Ryobi.
Oh yeah,
It
would
seems
be.
by a long shot.
I would not hesitate if I was just a residential homeowner and I had a quarter to a third of an acre. I would buy all Ego equipment and just maintain with that. All battery powered. They do a great job. They cut great. They're just, yeah. I was impressed. I really was. It's a good mower. And the weed eater, even though it turns the wrong dang direction.
Mine don't.
I know his does though.
Mine turns the right way.
He's got that carbon shaft model, and it turns the wrong direction, and the head's down on the trimmer.
Hello,
Hey Tommy, what's up? Happy birthday, Ranger.
But he has the handheld blower too, with the turbo button on it, and that
Got
sucker
that too.
moves. That thing moves some air. Moves some air.
Yeah. Big time.
And he's got the what else does he have?
I got the hedge trimmer. I got the chainsaw.
I got the hedge trimmer.
Yeah.
He's got another piece of equipment. What does he have?
Rototiller?
What are we missing? The mower, the trimmer, the blower. I guess that's all he's got. Mower, trimmer, or blower. Yep. And then I've got the hedge trimmer.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right. That was the trimmer that I kept gouging my lawn with on the video that I didn't release because it wasn't fair. Too ego. I kept gouging my lawn, and Laura's like, "You don't know what you're doing. Here, let me have that thing." And she gouged the lawn, and she says, "This thing's a pile of crap. I'll never use it again."
There you go.
It turns the wrong direction. What the heck?
Wow.
And then it had the guard on it. And she's
Well,
like, I can't trim with a guard.
What? So it goes this way?
So commercial equipment spins counterclockwise.
Right.
Residential equipment spins clockwise. And when you're trimming and you're used to it turning counterclockwise, you tilt your head or put yourself in the position or whatever, all based off that counterclockwise movement.
Right.
And now all of a sudden everything's backwards. You have to tilt your head the other direction. And it just, dude, it blows your mind. You just can't, I can't do it.
This
Right.
may seem obvious, but why can't they do both commercial
Not much,
and
Tommy.
residential the same
They do.
direction?
So Jim has the more commercial version
Right.
of the Ego, which turns counterclockwise, just like
Right.
everybody other. His
Right.
is the homeowner's version, and it turns clockwise. I can't do it. Can't do it. My simple brain cannot handle the concept.
That's just nuts.
Oh, I know. So imagine going to the UK and driving on the other side of the road all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew.
Yep.
How many accidents you going to cause there?
Yeah.
Probably too many.
All depends.
It's the same theory. All of a sudden, everything's backwards. You're
Well,
like,
that's how it is.
what the heck?
Crazy.
Okay, but does that Ego have the auto feed on it?
Yes, it does.
That's why it turns back the wrong way.
Imagine
Yeah.
going to Australia and flushing the toilet, and the water spins the other direction. It just blew my
Yeah.
mind. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it.
I heard here it spins toilet wire goes the opposite direction. Here.
I'm used
it
to
does in
peeing on the
Australia.
left-hand side of the bowl. Now I got to pee on the right-hand side of the bowl to watch it go down. It just ain't gonna work. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a toilet.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm just saying, dude, it's different. It's just.
It's
different.
like me, right? When I went to Bangladesh and the guy said there's male and female. And I said, what's one next door to that? He said it's for the big boys, you know what I mean? I said, what do you mean? And I didn't know because I don't do that kind of thing. He said it's for the mixed race. I said, what do you mean? Come on, be straight. He said to me, well, that's what I mean. They're not straight, you know what I mean? They're for the gay and the lesbian one, that one is for. And I was like, what? I said, you got private for the gays and lesbians. Well, it's bigger cubicles. They can do. And I said, in Bangladesh, you shouldn't have any of that lot because of the religion. And they said it happens here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, Andrew, are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
You're right-handed. Okay. So now try to cut with scissors left-handed.
Yeah. I'm ambidextrous. I am.
It just doesn't work, man.
Yeah.
That's just the same thing with the weed eaters and the way they turn. You're just programmed, you know, for forever you've been doing it this way, and then all of a sudden it's different. And I made my yard look like crap. I only went 25 feet before I gave up.
I can debone a chicken within about 3-4 seconds, literally straight down, no problems at all. Because I've got ambidextrous hands. You see, but a mate of mine says you can't do that. I can have a knife in that and I can have a knife in that and not an issue. And he says, you're nuts. But then when I got twitchy hand, because I got twitchy hands, I have really bad, my hand flicks like that. I had a bottle of pop, 2 litre, and my hand flicked. My missus, they jumped, and Chantel jumped out of their skin because you're coming flying that way. And it was like so funny, but my hands are ambidextrous, so I can use them for both, you know what I mean? And it's quite good fun, that.
Mm-hmm.
In a sense, you're lucky you are ambidextrous, which you can do. So if for some reason, if you hurt one hand, you can still do it with the other.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And the best thing about being ambidextrous is when you do like prepping cooking, especially with the chicken, you want to go down that side, you can go that side as well. And people are like, are you absolutely crazy? I've never seen something like that. But then Gordon Ramsay's ambidextrous as well, and a few other chefs as well.
Is it a chef thing?
I don't know. I've no idea, but it's just I've known about at least 8 chefs that can do it. I mean, best mate Malcolm
he can do slicing and dicing within both hands, and I'm like, okay, I can't be bothered with this.
I'm fairly
Oh.
ambidextrous. I do quite a bit with my left hand, but I do not run a sharp knife with my left hand. That's just a safety thing. I don't.
You've just got to know how to control things. You know what I mean?
I know. I just haven't had enough experience in doing it left-handed. But I just do it right-handed.
Well, Andrew, if you remember your right hand, what it's for, you know what I mean, you'd be all right. Cooking, it's for cooking and cleaning, and the right one is for life.
Okay, listen to this, Paul. I have 2 sons. True fact. My oldest son is right-eyed.
Mhm.
He throws right-handed. He kicks right-footed, but he writes left-handed. Okay. My younger son is left-eyed. Okay. He kicks with his left foot, but he throws with his right hand, and he writes with his right hand.
Blimey.
Huh.
True. I'm not lying either. That's the truth.
Blimey.
Yeah. So my youngest son,
Wow.
who's left-eyed, he shoots left-handed because obviously he can't lean over and look down a scope or anything with his left eye or his pistol, everything. So he shoots left-handed. His bows, everything's left-handed as far as that because it lines up with your left eye. Right. But he throws a baseball or a football right-handed, but he kicks left-footed.
Blimey. That's crazy.
It's true.
Yeah, that's just
Weird. I don't know. I got special kids. What can I say? They're very special.
Well, they're all special in the world, aren't the kids? Are.
Is there someone else in the family like that? Like your parents or Laura's parents that are like that?
Nope. Just that's what they got. Yep. So my right-eyed kid writes with his left hand, and my left-eyed kid writes with his right hand.
Blimey.
I don't get it.
Some genetic something?
Probably genetic fault.
Maybe.
Nah, they're good boys.
Oh dear. Looks like Jim's ready to crash there.
I'm about there myself. My feet are almost dry. I guess I better go to bed.
Well, you got to go warm your feet.
Dry now?
Yeah,
You've got to warm your feet so when you're against the missus. You know what I mean? Make sure you got cold feet when you walk in.
Well, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock my time, Jim. I was adjusting, Paul. I was adjusting sprinklers, and my feet got wet, and I didn't bother to change my socks.
Yeah. The problem is where we live, when we get really cold winter, I deliberately put my feet on the concrete floor just before bed, and they're frozen. And literally, I stick them on the legs, and it's like, way. She's like,
okay, so I have central air conditioning here in the house, right? And we keep it at 73, which leaves the basement more about 70 because it's a basement, underground basement. But the upstairs is about 73. Well, that's too hot for Laura. So she bought another little small air conditioner that went in the bedroom, one of those floor models, the hose that goes up out the window. And she sets it at 68. Okay, well, 68 to me, it might as well be a negative 45 because I don't like the cold. So every night when I go to bed, I have a comforter and 2 blankets on top of me in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
So I can stay warm.
Yeah. I can vouch for that for being down here. That's why I see me in long sleeves because it's 65 degrees out all the time.
Yeah.
Why not?
I've got one of them
at 70.
Yeah, I've got one of them called weighted blankets. That's like really fantastic weighted blankets I've got. Because my missus turns over because she has fits and everything, we have 2 separate blankets. And they're fit together because I made sure they're fit together. But the problem I've got with it is she turns over, she gets her own blanket, wraps up like a cocoon. My blanket's lovely and cool all the time. My blanket stays cool every time, cool as a cucumber. And it gets a nice natural temperature. Then weighted blankets are weighted gold. They're really good, them weighted blankets.
And they're warm? They're warm, Paul?
Yeah. Well, you get in the summertime it's cool, right? And in the wintertime, you can really change the heat.
Yep.
And they are
Same
absolutely
here.
amazing.
And they're supposed to help you
Expensive,
sleep
but
too.
amazing.
Aren't they supposed to help you sleep too?
Yeah, well, they try to, but my insomnia just kicks off with that.
I wrap up like a cocoon every night, man. I got blankets all over my head and everything.
Do you
Do the same
sandwich?
thing.
Would you sandwich Pip in it too?
No, I don't actually allow the animals in my bed, Andrew.
No.
I bought them a brand new $2,000 sectional. They can have that. I'm keeping my bed.
Yeah. We allow the cats on the bed an hour before bed to say goodnight, and that's it. After that, they go downstairs. But then if they start playing up, I put a board at the bottom so they can't get up.
Yeah, my second grade teacher, she had 3 greyhounds. She had to get a bigger couch. They were couch potatoes.
Yeah.
You know what? I only went like the last, I don't know. I probably went 12 or 14 years where I had a kid sleeping in bed with me, sneaking in with mom and dad sleeping with us forever. And then we get one broke the habit, and then there'd be another one that would start doing it, because we have 5 kids. And so once I got through all the kids, I'm like, that's it. Nope, nobody's sleeping in my bed but me, and that's it. Well, and Laura. Yeah, no, I don't need any. Nope, just let me sleep, thank you. I don't need kids, because kids are really good for that.
The grandkids?
Andrew, I don't have any grandkids because my children cannot figure out how to reproduce. I tried to explain the birds and the bees to them again, but and how much I would really love to be a grandpa. And the first grandkid is going to get overly spoiled. I even threw out incentives to my children. Whoever has the first grandchild is going to get all the extra cool stuff. But no grandchildren, no grandchildren.
If I had grandkids, the first thing I'll buy them? Electric drill and a DIY kit.
I'm buying them a drum set and an electric guitar with a gigantic amp.
That's not bad. I know. Better still, megaphone.
Well, so they can keep their parents, my child, awake all day long.
Yes, yeah.
I thought Sparky was going to say I would build him a computer.
No.
Oh, yeah,
no.
We'll do that.
Andrew, right? You teach your kids the basics, DIY, noisy items, and then chill out in life to get on your backside and get off the backside and work.
No, unfortunately, Andrew, I am not a grandfather. My brother is, my sister is, my other brother is, but not me.
Well,
eventually you will.
You are
Dude,
old now, right?
Okay. They're 28, 23, 21, 20, and 17. No grandchildren. I'm gonna go adopt one and give it to one of the kids just so I could have a grandchild.
This is what a kid looks like. How come he didn't make one yet?
I tell them all the time when they come over and somebody will bring up babies or kids or something, and I always say, hey, do I need to explain the birds and the bees to you guys again? Because I'd really like to have a grandchild.
Jim, don't you have nephews or something?
Probably out of state or they're still alive, man. I mean, we're all old around here, remember?
All I'm going to say on this is a joke there, and I love to use it. He's a gardener. He likes sowing his seeds, you know what I mean? What do you expect, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sowing his seeds.
And my seeds are building up, and I can't find anybody to plant with me. How's that one?
Oh, dear.
The tractor's getting older and starting to spun out.
I wonder if floats in the room. You gotta have a laugh in this world, you know what I mean? You can't be miserable as a prime minister.
I was gonna change the subject.
No, you can't be miserable as a prime minister, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Prime minister?
Yeah, he's a miserable old git. What do you expect?
Well, the 23-year-old is my oldest son, and asked him if he's ever going to get a girlfriend, and he says no because that interferes with his fishing and hunting.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
gee.
So I'm like, okay, well,
Maybe he'll find a girl that also enjoys fishing and hunting.
Yeah.
I don't know, Andrew.
It's very difficult, Andrew, to find a girl likes hunting. She only likes 3 things girls do: like shopping, clothes, and shoes.
Don't jewelry.
Yeah, and jewelry.
Spend
Yeah,
money.
I don't know. Maybe Andrew. I don't know. I'm just not holding my breath. Let's put it that way.
He'll find someone.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
he least
my-
expects it, he'll find someone.
Well, my 28-year-old, she's married, but they don't plan on having any kids. So
Yeah, the problem is, Andrew, right, is the problem is, Andrew, with you got to understand one thing about this world. This world's as fucking crazy as it is with the COVID thing. And nobody wants to do anything at the moment with the way the world is at the moment. 2020 can go in the bin and restart again.
yeah, I think we're going to have another.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have lots of babies coming up soon, though, Paul.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I know that.
There's going to be a little bit of a boom here, I believe, because of well, we got nothing better to do. We're stuck indoors.
Yeah. The problem is, we need to get the brass, which I've sorted out mostly, to get Joe sorted out. But the problem is, is in life you have 3 priorities: make yourself happy, make your family happy, and don't give a monkeys what other people say.
Well, that's why I got 5 kids.
That's it. Hey Jim, do you get your Zimmer frame sorted out by the way? Mower sorted out by the way, the other day.
Say what now?
Your mower.
Sorted out. What was wrong with his mower, Paul?
Well, it sounded when he was on about the other day. He was on about something the other day, and he was under the deck. I think he was, and I think you were sorting it all out the other day, doing the blade thing, or the other day or the other week. Well, you said you were sorting it out. Did you finally got it all the bolts tightened, everything tightened? Because you look rough underneath the deck. I saw you on the video.
I guess I'll have to watch back the video. I don't know about that one.
Oh, we always look a little rough underneath the deck because I can tell you,
the brain is tired.
I can tell you right now, Paul. Nobody likes crawling underneath the deck and scraping it out. Nobody likes that job.
Nope.
No. Especially Steve, poor bloke with his finger.
Well, Steve's became unbalanced when he put it back on.
Mm.
And
he was trying to tighten it, and the wrench slipped. And
he had it balanced, and then it accidentally went like this.
Yeah. I learned years ago to buy a pair of cut-resistant gloves.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate accident there.
Yeah, I always buy the cut-resistant gloves. I've numerous times when I'm playing with metal or glass, I always use cut-resistant gloves, and never had a problem since. I learned my mistakes years ago.
I guess the question is, why wasn't Steve wearing gloves when handling the blade?
He's normal. He's an engineer. He likes to do it naturally. But me, I learned years ago not to do that because I've cut myself so many times. Especially glass and metal, especially sharp metal on the edges. Yes, that friggin' hurts when you slice your hand with that.
Yeah, when I put blades on, you see, I put the bolt all the way up in there and tight, and I take the impact, boom, boom, it's done.
That's
I don't touch the blades that much. Yeah, a lot safer that way. You don't get cuts in your fingers.
But the ideal thing is, and this sounds crazy to say, but you know what I mean, Steve's a professional. He likes to do what he needs to do and get the job done. And the problem is, you see, this time he just slipped. And I mean, he'll probably say he's tired or probably on long days. I mean, the man works long hours. I mean, so many hours. And the thing is, when you're tired, you do stupid stuff. I'm sorry to say, that's what happens. I mean, it's like the other day. Somebody asked me the other day, "Oh, can I borrow a pair of ladders?" I said, "You're not going on the ladders. I'll do it." They look tired. They look irritable. I said, "You're not no way going to prepare a ladders without knowing what to do." So yeah,
that is true. People do extremely stupid stuff when they're
so happy with you today.
Dead exhausted.
Oh, just before everyone goes, guess what we got here?
You got a package from you're not sure who.
Nah, Big Bear. Big teddy bear.
Was
The
there
size
a
of this.
note? Was there a note on the bear?
No, a sister gave her it. A sister said, "Here, take it home."
A nun?
Freaking ridiculous. I don't mind having teddy bears, but that is way too big.
Yeah, we had one. It was like one of our godparents gave it to us years ago and sitting in a chair for many years. That size.
Yeah. Well, it's going to sit in the chair rest of the week and rest of the time. So, but I don't mind. It's just, how do you put it? It's just stupidity.
Sparky, did you go zoom again?
No, yeah, I do it every 2 weeks.
All right, guys, I'm calling it, man. It's
Yeah.
almost
Get late.
Friday. It's almost Friday.
1:18.
Mm.
I've got to go to work in the morning at
It is
7
Friday.
a.m.
I think Jim's gonna mow again, right?
Jim's gonna mow tomorrow. I am going to fix sprinklers and mow Saturday.
Hey, don't get wet.
Oh, I will. If you're working on sprinklers, Andrew, you're gonna get wet.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. You cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot avoid it.
Well, I
But-
checked mine and I get wet tonight, so.
Because
That
it's
sounds like
just.
a personal problem.
I honestly, when I do sprinklers, I don't even try to like dodge around them or anything, because it's just waste time. I just walk through them and get it done.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
faster.
You only
Just
get wet
you're gonna
once.
you're gonna get wet. Just get it over with. What the heck?
Mm.
Yeah, get her done. Get them fixed. Get them adjusted. Whatever. And then I've got everybody on my list, man. I gotta make sure I'm not missing anything for the week.
Listen, that one.
I've got some hedges to trim. I think we're gonna do those next week. And I still need to move somebody off Thursday night and get them over to Wednesday night.
Oh,
But
well,
don't you have to move somebody from Wednesday to make room for the one that you're moving from Thursday to Wednesday?
No, I've got a little bit of room on Wednesday. A little bit. So if I move one off Thursday into Wednesday, it'd be more balanced. Because I did 9 yards tonight. 9.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. Now, granted, 5 of them are in one spot where I just unload the trailer and go. But still, that's 9 yards, man.
Yeah. But the good thing is you got through it today. You survived.
Well, you're saving by parking in one spot.
Yeah, because you don't have the windshield time. You don't have the load and unload time. You park there, you pull everything out, and everybody just scatters to the wind, and we do all our stuff, and we're done.
You're saving in gas of hauling the trailer.
Well, it's the time issue, Andrew.
That too.
Even if I was to load all the mowers and close the gate and drive around the block, just a street over and park it and then unload everything, that's still 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or, or whatever. I'm just something around 10 minutes.
You're
right. And I don't have that. So you start adding 10 minutes per yard when you're doing a block over, a block over, a block over. Well, in 5 yards, that's 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm saving 50 minutes by parking my trailer in one spot doing 5 yards.
Saving almost an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Jim?
So I make, let me see what I make.
Poppy down there. What's with you today?
Poppy.
That's like when I park and I get my cones out and I get the ramp down and grab this and that.
So let me, I didn't even figure out what I'm
when I
making.
fart.
Yeah. Poppy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I don't want to get up.
You arrogant freaking tosspot. Come on. You moan your ass if you don't come up here that often. Poppy, what is wrong with you?
Maybe Puppy
What?
doesn't want to play.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Morning,
camera
what's the
shy.
reason on your phone?
Okay,
You're,
I'm out of here.
You're out of here. Good. Take it easy then.
Oh, the cat. The cat.
I know. I'm taking the pee. I am taking the pee.
Yeah, you are the pee. Just don't get peed on.
No, the cat's at the moment. What the frick are you doing? You sucker? That cat's just crazy.
who's crazier, you or the cat?
The cat at the moment is just trying to chase a tail.
Just don't let her bite her tail too many times.
Why
Because
not?
she'll end up biting her tail so hard that it'll hurt.
Yeah, but Andrew, remember one thing, right? Our cat is pure crazy, so they do stupid stuff. Typical cat. You cannot do anything about it. The cat will do what they want to do.
My dog once got stung by a bee in the butt and then ate the bee.
Yeah, but while Bill got stung in the butt as well, remember that.
Where's Wild Bill? I thought that he might have popped in over here tonight, but I didn't see him.
He was working the midnight shift.
Oh.
Well, we're still here.
I'm just about.
So to finish up what we were talking about there, Andrew, in that 50 minutes time that I saved, that's 2 more lawns.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's 2 lawns. So if you take that out, say I could only do 7 that night, but I'm doing 9 right now. Or I could add 2 in, so that's why we got 9 rather than 7. So that's 2 complete lawns right there. So that's 2 lawns is $70. You know, a little quarter-acre lot. So yeah, it pays to get them all grouped together when you can, and I'm going to continue to grow that as they build more houses. Matter of fact, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 right there, and then I've got 1 more a half a block away around the corner that we're going to start mowing probably within the next few weeks, because as soon as I get the backyard installed, we're mowing the whole property.
So you installing the backyard then?
Yes, I got the sprinklers in. It's all done. We got the water turned on, so I get the weeds to come up. Then we're going to spray them out and kill them, and then we're going to seed it. So
is seeding that much better than sodding it?
better. Define better. Is it an instant lawn?
Is it
no.
A stronger lawn compared to doing it from seed?
I wouldn't say stronger by any means. I would say the only advantage of seeding over sod is it's a heck of a lot cheaper.
Yes, true.
But when you seed, you're going to have lots of weeds, so you're going to have to get a little spray regimen going to get them cleared out.
Oh, yeah.
Once you got them all cleared out, then the first year is the rough part. And after that, it's pretty easy. But it's a lot cheaper. I mean, it's 25% of the cost of sod.
Oh.
I still reckon a blowtorch works better in the back garden.
Yeah, to kill weeds, sure does.
Well, I used, and just like when that guy did it, what's his name? Uncle Rob. It's called Uncle Rob. He's on YouTube. Went years ago. He left years ago YouTube, but he put petrol in the back garden and he lit it, and he said that's the best way. I'm like, whoa, crazy.
That is nuts.
Well,
so,
yeah.
The guy subbed the sprinklers out to Andrew. He's my friend here in town, has the heavy equipment. I mean, he could literally tear down a house in a day and haul it away. I mean, he's got all that equipment. On his skid steer, his Bobcat, whatever you want to call him, he's got a it's a land leveler, and it's like a drag, except it goes powered on the, and you can put pressure down on the front of the skid steer, and then you just back up and it drags the whole lot level. So he does the rough level, and then you just have to go in there with a shovel and a rake and do the fine leveling to finish it off. So it's already level. All I have to do in there is go in there, throw 40 shovels of dirt around here and there just to make it perfect. Rake it out to get some of the rocks and whatever in it, and seed. It's done with the starter fertilizer. Yep. So he does all the hard work, and I just go in there and make it look pretty.
Sounds
You like
right.
making it look pretty.
And we've got another one I'm waiting to hear back on. We're doing a sprinkler install at existing home. It's been there for 30 years, and they finally decided they want sprinklers. So I'm subbing that out to him. Well, it looks like we're going to get that one. We'll know here for sure. So, and then all those new houses in that subdivision, none of them have backyards. And guess what? They're going to need
sprinklers.
And
Hi, buddy. Hi, bud.
And guess who's in that subdivision doing it right now?
This guy.
That's right.
Not that guy. This guy.
They don't call me the sod father for nothing.
Yeah, but it's called a sprinkle father. You know what I mean? You'll be the sprinkle father.
I already told Laura tonight I don't need to take a shower. I was running through the sprinklers.
The stripe father. We should call you the stripe father.
There you go.
The father of stripes.
So yeah, I'm hoping to get a few
Big
more
father.
sprinkler installs this year.
Ball
What do you
father, trimming father, blowing father.
That's it. Because man, them sprinkler installs and grass, there's pretty decent money in that. Not that I have the time to do it. I do it on the weekends on my days off, but
What do you think, Jim?
It
Of
might be
calling
that.
him the stripe father.
No, it's called a sprinkle father.
I'm the sod father.
No, it's called
Okay.
a sprinkle
Call him
father.
anything you want, I guess.
We'll keep him a
Or-
sod father then.
Or Dougie Fresh.
Oh, how about Dougie Fresh?
Dougie Fresh.
Even better.
What you want?
Yeah, I just posted a picture of Andrew. You're in that group. Go look at it. Dougie Fresh. That's my other nickname on my other channel and my other community that I deal with. Dougie Fresh. Or it could be Dougie Not So
Speak
Fresh
now.
because I'm old.
What was your Instagram name again? Eat
Uh,
Islams?
No, it's my actual name. You'll see it in there. It's a set of cornhole bags.
Yes, I've seen them. Yeah.
I posted a picture of that hornet's nest from last year. It's still up in that damn tree.
Oh, dude, I'm allergic.
There's no bees in it though, but it's
You
still
want-
there.
You want to see me run down the road with my hands above my head, screaming like a little schoolgirl, stir
I've
up a
been
bunch
there,
of
done
hornets for a walk, dude.
Mm.
I am allergic. I literally will run
Gosh, yeah.
away, and then I sit back and say, "Laura, could you get those for me?"
Last year there was a beehive in the corner of the property around the corner.
Uh-huh.
It was only about this big, huge mother thing, right? Full of bees, full of everything, right? This beekeeper come across with a white suit on, everything. He said, "I'll sort it out. I'll smoke him out. No promise at all." So he shoved this thing in, smoked him out. My God, that bloke run like a bat out of hell. And I mean, literally right up the hills, and he couldn't get. He just literally just like, whoa. He didn't realize how many there was, but there was tons. Apparently, it went back to the wall as well. So it was really big swarm. So then he put a cardboard box down. He put a bit of honey in it, and literally they all went for that. And then he closed the lid and literally took the swarm away. I like this guy didn't know what to do. This guy didn't know what to do. He's never seen it that big before.
Yeah, I have a friend who's a beekeeper, and yeah, bees. I don't mind bees, but wasps and hornets, man, I swell up, just like swell up. Ooh. And you keep those things away from
At least
me,
you don't
dude.
see something like Wild Bill.
Dude, I literally will scream and run. Yeah, get them away!
I did the one time. I had heat on my head that one time, and I ran screaming like crazy.
Well, Jim, if you start running, the earthquake will start happening.
You got that right.
see. Do.
I couldn't run right now to save my life.
No.
I'll be like a pig leg.
I feel like that sometimes. Oh dear.
All right, I gotta call it, guys. I really do gotta
All
get
right,
some
no worries,
sleep.
I'm going to.
I gotta get some
Night, Jim.
sleep.
Night,
What's
Jim.
everybody coming up?
Y'all have a great day tomorrow, or all today, whatever it may be for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And we will catch you guys tomorrow night.
Yeah. Have a good one. And then
Yeah.
we'll catch you later. Are you going off, Jim, now? So take it easy, Jim. All right, get some bed, get some sleep.
Okay.
All right, we'll get some rest. Okay. Speak to you tomorrow. Take it easy. Have a good one. Enjoy your days. Speak soon.
You too. Thank you. Have a great night. Alrighty, everybody. That was a good one. Over, almost 3.5 hours. Woo-wee, as Big Mo would say. That's a lot of hours. Thanks, everybody, for coming up. Appreciate it. Had a great old time. I'm ready to fall asleep here. So, everybody have a great night. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to wash your hands. That means you. So, we'll see you next time. Take care. And we'll give you more information on the giveaway next time. Have a good one. Thank you for coming up. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Wash your hands.